Hello.
What's going on, Grae?
Yeah.
How's it going, man? How you doing?
All good. All good. Been a busy week at work. Now it's the weekend. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's
man.
fine.
Yeah, man. A lot of stuff happened, dude. But yeah, did you see the what's it called again? I guess the big backlash with what's it called again? Star Wars Outlaws. So we're gonna talk about that for sure, though.
Yeah, it's getting a lot of flack from the footage we've seen. But
Hmm.
yeah, I'll probably I don't know. It depends on my on the how optimized it is for PC. I'll just sub for Ubisoft Plus for a month. I'm definitely gonna not gonna spend $70 for it. But yeah, if it's unoptimized for my PC, then I'll probably not cover it anymore.
Yeah, like I wasn't there like a thing that like they're saying that like you have to have
Yeah,
a
insane.
3060 Ti in order and to play on
Yeah,
720.
yeah, it's I don't know. I think they're just these game companies and Nvidia. They're like in cahoots. So like just for people to upgrade their GPUs, they unintentionally unoptimize their games for older GPUs because like it doesn't look like a game that my video card should have a hard time with, and yet
Yeah.
they're asking for insane requirements.
Yeah. Man, we do have a lot of stuff coming up. What's going on, chat? Hope you guys are doing well. We are back, man, with another Project Eggroll podcast, man. What's going on? We have Carl's Art Universe hanging out in the chat. Says, howdy. What's going on, dude? Just JK, just hanging out in the chat. What's going on, dude? Hope you're doing well. And we have Z Highness. They say, is it Z Highness? Hopefully I said it right.
Probably.
Hope you're doing well. It's going on. Nagarnaut hanging out in the chat. What's going on, dude? And we got Tom, the Rogue Attraction. What's going on, man? How's it going, man? Hope you're doing well, dude. Shout out. Let's see. Silent King hanging out. Hope you're doing well, dudes. Man, yeah, the game looks less polished than Assassin's Creed. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I might even cover just Assassin's Creed Unity instead because I've heard it's really good now, and it's one of the best Assassin's Creed games apparently. So I might, because I bought that one for really cheap, so I might as well give it a go.
Yeah, man. But yes, we do have a lot of stuff to talk about today. We do have some. So I literally just finished eating. That's the reason why we're like a minute late. And I literally just finished watching the first episode of Cape Crusader. So we're gonna talk about that, man. Okay. I just literally just talk. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about a little bit some Deadpool and Wolverine news. It's smashing records, one of the highest grossing rated R films, and it's good. That's actually really really awesome. And we're gonna be talking about a whole bunch of other stuff. But before we get started, would you kindly smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, share this video with your friends. We're actually closer to 5,000 subscribers than I thought. I believe we have less than 200 subscribers, and then we'll hit it.
Yeah, crazy, that is really thanks to our Assassin's Creed Shadows segments because they go crazy whenever we upload those.
Yeah. What's it called again? We have I think that video surpassed 10,000 viewers, so which is for us is a lot for our videos, which is thank you guys whoever watched. But yeah, man. All right. So, but before we get started, go ahead and check out some of our merch at Teespring. You get some of our merch right over here. We have the Dragon Ball Z inspired shirt. We have the Asian shirt right over here. And we have the Project Eggroll. They're Asian and have a podcast. We have the Project Eggroll Hub, Chinks for Trump now more than ever. And then we also have our Project Eggroll and Let's Go Brandon designs right over here. If you guys do happen to buy any of these, please do use promo code Asian to get 20% off your order. And if you guys are interested in coffee, go ahead and check out our affiliated link with Coffee Brand Coffee. Ever since I bought this this pistachio syrup, like it's my wife has been drinking up the coffee. Like I need to actually get a couple more bags of light Ethiopian roast. But yeah, she's been really really liking that. But if you do check out Coffee Brand Coffee, do use our affiliated link down below. It is in the description, and do use promo code Asian to get some savings. But man, I thank you guys, everyone, for hanging out. But yeah, man, we have Marley hanging out, and we do have Cavatenio. And if you guys don't know, we are also live on Rumble as well. We're also live on Rumble, and we're also live on X. So shout out to everyone who's been watching us. We really appreciate it. And let's go ahead and get into our first topic right over here. So I talked about it yesterday on my own stream. Grae, did you watch She-Hulk? We didn't watch She-Hulk, huh?
No.
Right?
We just talked about the discourse around it because
Yeah.
we couldn't bring ourselves to actually watch the thing back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really bad. Yo, Gatekeeper with the $10 super chat. Yo, thank you, man. Was just stopping by to show you some love. Wishing you continued success and good health. Shout outs to Film Threat, Epic Mike, Gothics, and my favorite YouTuber, Gary. See ya. Yo, thank you so much, Gatekeeper. Thank you, man. Yeah. Shout out to everyone. Yeah, Gothics, Epic Mike, Film Threat, and Gary for sure. Thank you for the super chat, man. Thank you. But yes. So we didn't talk about She-Hulk. We talked about the whole twerking with Megan Thee Stallion, and then we saw Homelander reacting to it with Ben Shapiro reading the lyrics. So there's an article that came out, and I read it yesterday, but I do want to go over it with you, Grae. I want to get your thoughts on this. Right over here, it says, everything Deadpool and Wolverine did, She-Hulk did better.
Okay, I haven't seen this one, but okay, that's funny. Okay,
what are your thoughts on this, man? How do you feel about this?
Yeah, that is maximum copium. Yeah, I mean, you had to have been drinking while writing this article. That's what I think.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and read it up right over here. Deadpool and Wolverine has been a box office smash hit, grossing 211 million in its opening weekend, which made it the 6th highest grossing opening weekend of all time and the largest foreign rated R movie. Many have claimed it was a big return to form for Marvel Cinematic Universe after the box office disappointment of the Marvels and the underperformance of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and the disastrous reviews of Secret Invasion. Indeed, the idea the MCU was in trouble was a bit blown out of proportion, given that all 3 of their 2022 films were in the top 10 highest grossing movies of that year, but Deadpool and Wolverine seems to have won over fans. So, which is true, right? 2022. What movie came out for 2022 for Marvel? Was it maybe Multiverse of Madness and probably No Way Home and probably another one, right? I'm assuming. I don't remember. I know Guardians was last year.
Yeah. Marvel's was also last year, and Quantumania early last year. So I can't remember 2022 anymore. But I recall it's not good, not great, full of crappy Marvel stuff post Endgame.
All right, let's see why this person's so mad or wrote this article. Deadpool and Wolverine is treading a lot of familiar ground, and a large portion of that praise that fans have given it seems to be ignoring that the MCU already did something similar in tone and format and did it better. That is, of course, She-Hulk Attorney at Law. She-Hulk Attorney at Law ran for 9 episodes in 2022, and despite getting review bombed, garnered praise from critics and high-profile fans. She-Hulk, both the character and the series, was criticized for a lot of the same things Deadpool and Wolverine is doing and getting a lot of praise. Is it as simple as Deadpool Wolverine doing it better, or is there something else at work here? Grae, what do you think, man? What do you think?
If it's so good, if it's that fantastic, don't you think we should have gotten a season 2 by now? And maybe calling out the CEO in public wasn't such a good idea for the lead actress.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder.
Yeah. So the thing is, no season 2 has been announced. Like, if it was that good, season 2 would have been announced already. No one's talking about it anymore. And the thing is, you have incompetent writers and incompetent directors, and the entire time they're basically talking shit about the fan base, telling them that they're awful, making fun of people who likes the original source material, and also at the same time diminishing the value that is Incredible Hulk, right? It's sort of like making him a little bitch, and he said, I can control my feelings better than you. So I don't know what this person is on about, but yeah, let's continue. She-Hulk is judged more harshly than Deadpool. On the surface, She-Hulk and Deadpool seems worlds apart, but the two characters have a lot in common. The biggest thing is that they have in common in both characters break the fourth wall, speaking to the audience and seemingly being aware they are fictional characters. While She-Hulk debuted in 1979, the The first time she broke the fourth wall and addressed the reader was a decade later in 1989. This was 2 years before Deadpool even debuted in Marvel Comics. Yet, Deadpool has become more known as the fourth wall breaking character. And I mentioned this yesterday. So, Grae, do you know who Deadpool is actually based off of? In terms of like his origin, like who is he based off of in terms of like other superheroes? You know, like how like Darkseid came first, and then Thanos is actually drawn by the same guy who drew that. That's why Thanos and Darkseid sort of looks,
really
has the same build. Aquaman and Aquaman for DC, and then Namor the Submariner for Marvel. And Namor the Submariner was one of the first, basically the first superhero, one of the first early superheroes that came out for Marvel. And then several years later, Aquaman came out, and then Aquaman became the popular. Do you know who is Deadpool supposed to be?
In face value, I would say Wolverine because they both can heal. But I have no idea.
Do you watch? Someone mentioned in the chat right over there. Do you watch Teen Titans? Have you ever watched It's based off of Deathstroke.
Yeah, okay.
You see it now, right now. So what is Deadpool's real name? Like his non-alter ego.
Okay, yeah. Wade Wilson, and then
Deathstroke is Slade Wilson.
Slade Wilson. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The only thing Deathstroke doesn't have is the healing properties, right?
He does, but it's nowhere near close enough.
As effective as okay, yeah.
Yeah, like I don't think Deathstroke can like regrow a limb. Like I at least from what I hear.
I mean, I just played Origins recently, and yeah, he's one of the villains you had to fight in Arkham Origins, so he didn't heal. Yeah.
Yo, Death Rage, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Thank you. Just got here. I love your slant-eyed reviews. Thank you. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Thank you. Now let's go and continue right over here. The reason why I think that Deadpool has the inception of Deadpool he has always been known to be a troll, like non-serious comedic character, right? In the comic books, he has like 3 voices in his head, like 3 different voices in his head, right? And he's always talking to himself, and it's known that like he's so crazy that he's able to break the fourth wall so much that he kills the writers for Deadpool, the comics.
Okay.
Yeah, he's that meta, right? And the thing is, She-Hulk has never been like a joke or like a troll character at all, right? She does break the fourth wall eventually, but it's not the same. Comparing it, it's sort of like you're comparing oranges to apples, right? Deadpool is so much more beyond what She-Hulk will ever be. But I think they're just talking in basically just about the MCU, right? So let's continue. This even pertains to their powers in the films. Both She-Hulk and Deadpool don't gain the ability to break the fourth wall until after they get their superpowers. The MCU uses She-Hulk's fourth wall breaking ability as an expression of her inner monologue. And aside from one quick glance from the Hulk, nobody in the universe knows she is doing this. Meanwhile, Deadpool breaks the wall to communicate with the audience as both an inner monologue and a way to tell jokes. Yet the other characters are semi-aware of it. Yeah, it's sort of like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you talking about, right? And I think that's what makes it funny, is because like if the other characters don't really know, it's like, it's sort of like Grae, I'm pretty sure. Did you ever watch Saved by the Bell?
No.
Okay. So it is a late 80s, early 90s, like a high school sitcom kind of thing, right? And Zach Morris, which is the main character, he can break the fourth wall. Whenever something gets too crazy, he'll be like, time out, and everyone sort of just freezes. And he goes up to the camera and starts talking to the camera. So the way that they're doing it right over here is just they're doing it where like the other characters don't know, like it just they just sort of pause and they don't work. But what makes Deadpool funny is just sort of like they know what they see him doing. What the fuck are you talking about? Marvel Universe? What the fuck? What is that, right? But yeah, if you haven't watched Saved by the Bell, it's pretty dated now, but like that's something that I grew up watching. But it is pretty good. The She-Hulk's ability to break the fourth wall, particularly in the season finale where she changes the ending, was said to break the MCU and not make sense. It divided fans, yet nobody seems to have an issue with Deadpool breaking the fourth wall within the MCU. Nobody even took umbrage with Deadpool breaking the fourth wall in the Fox X-Men universe, and instead the film character were praised for breaking the realities in those films. Now, we didn't watch She-Hulk, but what are your thoughts on what this guy is writing so far?
Yeah, maybe it's because I know that both characters broke the fourth wall, but Deadpool did it and they wrote it in a way that made sense and is actually funny. Whereas here in She-Hulk is you're doing it to send like a political message, to send like to try to push the ESG DEI ideology, which did not stick the landing, and obviously it did not resonate with a lot of people except for those who want to push the same thing. So yeah, that's the reason why. It's not because She-Hulk did it first, but first doesn't mean it's good. And Deadpool did it a lot better, and that's what's important. That's what's more memorable. That's what resonates with people more than doing it first. Sometimes the first mover isn't necessarily what will give you the advantage, if that's what you're saying. It's more of who does it better, and that's what happened with Deadpool.
Absolutely, man. All right, let's continue right over here. Let's see, both Deadpool and She-Hulk are also characters who are open about their sexuality. The first Deadpool established that he's open and free with his sexuality, constantly flirting with Wolverine and various other male characters. Now, the thing is, do you ever like do random gay shit with your friends? Not when I say okay, this make me sound really fucking gay. All right. When I say gay shit, I'm talking about like you say gay stuff to your friends just so you can make them mad or you can make a joke about it.
Yeah.
Like you're not serious about it, right?
Yeah, it's like that back before woke became a thing back in high school. Oh, you're gay. That means you're stupid or you did something that you're being made fun of. Now it's like, oh, you say something like that, oh, you're gonna get canceled to oblivion, whatever social media you are on.
Yeah.
So it was meant as a lighthearted way of making fun of people back in the day. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like for me, like me and my friends, like back in the day, like we would call each other gay. Whenever that shit is gay, man. Whenever we say that, it's more for like, oh, that's lame. And then I guess like you can't say that anymore. And then people are like, oh, that's very offensive. You shouldn't say that. Well, if you meant lame, why don't you just say lame? It's because we're trying to look for the worst way possible to say lame. Right? Instead of saying, oh, that's dumb, that's stupid, we say, oh, that shit's retarded. Because that's the worst version of it. Right? And as guys, we always say that thing all the time, right? What's the worst thing of basically saying something without, saying that, the gamer word, the Melanie Mac word, right? So it's like whenever like me and my friends would say something like, oh man, it's like, oh man, I'm gonna stick my cannon right up your ass and I'm gonna blow a load right into you. No homo. We'll say stuff like that just to mess with each other. And it does not mean anything. But according to these weird people online, and especially these DEI, ESG woke liberals, especially this guy who's writing this, they think that like gay fake flirting is actually flirting. Whenever he goes like this with what's it called again? Cable. Oh, he's in love with Cable. He's super gay with Cable. Oh, yeah, whenever he looks at Wolverine's abs in the third movie, he's actually wanting to lick his abs. He's like, damn, I want to lick you. Like, oh, he's actually gay with him. No, he's not. Yes, in the comics, he's pansexual, meaning that he'll have sex with anything, right? He'll have sex with like a blow up stuffed animal if you wanted to, right? But in the MCU proper, he's a straight guy that does a lot of gay jokes, and I think that's the reason why a lot of people don't like the fact that he makes a lot of gay jokes, right? Like it's like, oh, I'm touching myself tonight, like whenever you kill someone or something like that, right? But all right, let's continue. Let's see. Right over here. See, She-Hulk Attorney at Law addresses the character's alter ego, Jennifer Walters, who struggles with dating. She has 3 partners in the series, leading to a vocal minority to slut-shame her. In a way, the series got ahead of it by making those people essentially the villains of the series, yet Deadpool is warmly embraced as being wacky, silly hero. It does not feel like Deadpool is given... Okay, it does feel like Deadpool is given more of a pass than She-Hulk. Yes, absolutely, because Deadpool is a joke character.
Yeah, and it's better written. I know it's like he makes the argument about She-Hulk, sleeping with a lot of guys. According to the review, like Az and G and FNT, it was not written well. Like Az even went far as to say that She-Hulk kind of raped them. So it's because of the terrible writing as well. That's why she did not get a pass.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yo, Dante Rage with another $5 super chat. Thank you, man. Deadpool only had 3 voices in his head because he had another mutant fuse in his mind. The third voice was the straight man to retardation. Yeah, I remember there's like different colors, right? In the actual like Deadpool comics, there's like each of the dialogue boxes. Whenever it's yellow, it's like a different version of Deadpool. Whenever it's like a different color, so that's how you can tell, and it's actually pretty cool. And the thing is, I love that the fact that Deadpool and Wolverine is making so much money because they don't give a fuck, right? Like I said before, they're mad that this movie is making so much money because it's led by 2 straight white male.
Exactly.
She-Hulk's jokes about the MCU felt more relevant, while Deadpool's felt pandering. She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, and Deadpool Wolverine have plenty of jokes to make about the the MCU. It is odd how people seem shocked that Disney and Marvel let Deadpool make such pointed jokes about them when just 2 years prior, She-Hulk used the same daring approach, just without needing to use swear words or easy sex jokes to push the boundaries of the Disney machine. Yet, as it stands, both use their heroes' fourth wall breaking abilities to make jokes and comment on the state of the MCU. She-Hulk Attorney at Law sees Jennifer Walters fed up with the plot lines on her show, break the fourth wall, and move into the viewer's reality, and confronts both the writers of the series, also known as Kevin, an AI that is a stand-in for the Marvel's Studios president, Kevin Feige. Finale is filled with many great jokes about the larger MCU, with Kevin saying their algorithms makes near perfect products, commenting on how some viewers like other films better, and others while poking fun at the criticism that MCU films all feel the same, which is true, right? Most of the MCU, ever since, there are a select few that are different, right? You have Multiverse of Madness, whether or not you liked it or not, it became a Scarlet Witch movie, which is something that people, either liked or didn't like. And same thing with No Way Home. But most of the MCU stuff is like there is the introduction. There's 3 acts to a film: the introduction, and then the sort of like what happens in the plot, and then the struggles in the second act, and then third act is like big battle, big war shit, right? Mm-hmm. But yeah. She-Hulk's outs a bunch of the MCU story conventions, like how they all end in the same way with a big third act. Not only does She-Hulk Attorney at Law comment on this, it breaks the mold by having its finale truly be a lawyer giving a closing argument. She-Hulk even pokes fun at the contrived blood magic plotline that Marvel Studios would unironically do in Secret Invasion the following year. She-Hulk Attorney at Law's jokes are not only commonly held critiques of the MCU, but doing something different. If her, argument being a true lawyer giving a closing argument, it sort of shows that you're sort of belittling your fans. Like because at the end of it, at the end of the last episode, she basically is talking at the fans, right? She goes into the writer's room talking to Jessica Gao, and the thing is, if it was written competently by good writers and directed by good people instead of people who are just trying to push a message, I think people would react to it differently. Now, and I talked about this a lot. Has there ever been an incident of a good movie where, like, we're using Deadpool 3 as an example, has Rob Liefeld, Ryan Reynolds, or Hugh Jackman ever talked shit about the fans?
Nah, not that I remember. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they do differently, right? Because like they were talking in She-Hulk, as far as I know, they were attacking the fans directly and attacking the MCU formula got that ironically was the reason why the show existed to begin with. And then they spit on that and then they cast that aside. And lo and behold, you don't get a season 2. I don't think you're getting a season 2. I could be wrong, but the way I see it, it's the end of She-Hulk, at least this iteration.
Yep. Now, I'm gonna do a little I did a quick search right over here, and all I did was She-Hulk claps back at fans. First one right over here from TV Insider. She-Hulk star Jamila Jamil claps back at hostile viewers. Hulk fans celebrate the return of Avenger iconic. Okay, whatever. She-Hulk writer claps back at Disney CEOs for revealing their stuff, and then and you have Tatiana, basically the main character, talking about the fans don't know what they're talking about. Jessica Gal's like, oh, it's meant to, it's meant to poke fun of you guys. And I believe that they even made like a mask that's in the show that sort of pokes fun of at Doomcock, right? So not once have I heard Ryan Reynolds, even Blake Lively, Rob Liefeld, or any of these people who are making good movies talk shit about their fans. And that's a good way to basically cut your fan base in half. Because people who will voluntarily go watch garbage bullshit is because it's like, haha, I'll do my, take that, because they want the movies to do well. And then when they don't do well, like Elizabeth Banks's what's it called again? Charlie's Angels, they're just automatically going to blame the fans again.
Yep.
Right. This movie is not made for you. All right, cool. I won't watch your movie. All right, cool. You didn't have to say that.
Yep.
Right. Let's see. It's a good way to shoot yourself in the foot. Deadpool and Wolverine, on the other hand, has the issue of Deadpool calling out the MCU conventions, but partaking in it. The welcome to the MCU, you are entering at a bit of a low point, sounds like a joke commenting on the recent state of the MCU, but also feels like a cheap shot because it never precisely says what that means or what the entries is calling out. Now, Grae, what was your thought was when what's it called again? Deadpool set this in the movie. Welcome to the MCU. You're coming on in. You're entering in at a bit of a low point.
Yeah, it's actually it's true in a sense. Maybe it's like the intention was to call out like Marvel management and the higher ups at Disney to step it up. It's time to throw away or cast aside feminism. Should I say feminism in MCU? It's like because Marvel's essentially a male brand. There are females watching it for sure, but it's predominantly a male brand. And you tried to change it to a girl brand for some reason, and it did not work out. So it's time to wake up and set things back on track. But I don't know. Now that I think about it, it's like right the news when Robert Downey was casted as Doctor Doom. We were kind of excited for it, but when the videos came out this week, people were saying that maybe this is just like a final last ditch attempt to steer the ship.
Yo, sorry to interrupt you, but we just got raided by Wicked Virtue Saucy Raid. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid, Wicked.
Thank you.
Holy crap, man. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Saucy Raid. Yeah, Wicked Raid. Yo, what's going on, boys? What's going on? How's it going? Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Wicked. Thank you so much for the raid. We really appreciate it. Hope you guys had a great stream. Thank you. And Dante Rage with the 5 gifted membership, man. Thank you so much for that. Holy crap. Thank you. But welcome, Raiders. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday. Thank you again. We really appreciate it. But yeah, sorry, Greg. Go ahead with the whole Dr. Doom and RDJ thing.
Yeah, it's just like I think Deadpool was just trying to in an indirect way try to call out management. Hey, this is how you make a Marvel movie, like how you used to make it back when you made so much money, not when you're losing it. And I think it's a good thing that, and he was allowed to do that, especially nowadays.
See, what pisses me off about the statement right over here, it says, it sounds like a joke commenting on the recent state of the MCU, but it also feels like a cheap shot because it never precisely says what that means or what entries is calling out. Yeah, it's meant to be a cheap shot. And the thing is that, why does Ryan Reynolds need to say, oh, which movie? Imagine saying, welcome to the MCU. You're entering at a bit of a low point. Oh, because of the Marvels, because of Secret Invasion, because of, it's like, you don't have to explain your joke. All right.
Yep.
If you explain your joke, it's not funny anymore.
Yeah, it's not a good joke. Exactly.
Oh my God, man. This writer is like huffing on that copium dick, man. Holy crap.
Yep.
See, it feels less like commenting on the genuine criticism and repeating the talking point. Doesn't that also make Wolverine part of the low point? Yes, it does. But the movie is coming in at a low point, but the movie is not the low point, right? Mm-hmm. Especially based off of the money it's been receiving, right? I believe last time I checked, it has like I checked yesterday, $520 million worldwide.
Yeah, is it still on track? Is it still beating Way of Water in terms of projections?
I'm not sure. I have to double check. I do have the numbers. I do have the numbers pulled up, but yeah, we'll talk about that. Yo, Marley, thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you. Or did you just restart your membership? I'm not sure, but it says become a YouTube member. Thank you, Marley. Let's continue. Let's see. Even Deadpool's comment on being tired of the multiverse and being played out clashes with the film itself, which reveals in the multiverse aspect that allow for returning fan favorite characters. Now, I talked about this also. If Deadpool in the beginning of the movie says, I hate multiverse is stupid, then yes, it would make sense that, yeah, he's making a joke about that and then participating and allowing the multiverse to happen. But the multiverse aspect happens right. It happens at the third act, like near the end of the movie, right? And the thing is that, like, it also. So, with this in mind, what happened to Kang Dynasty?
Yep. No updates on that, huh?
So I heard they canceled it. I heard it's no longer a thing.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Like,
oh man,
they didn't even want to replace Kang anymore. It's like, okay, we gotta remove Kang because, like, I think they decided to do that because, like, if they just recasted Kang, they would just continue to make fun of it, or the wokies would get angry if it's not a black guy anymore. So they just outright just remove Kang as a villain. That's what that's I think their philosophy was.
Yeah, man. Oh, shit. All right, let's continue to see. Where She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, poked fun at the MCU formula and gave new type of ending. Deadpool and Wolverine comments on the MCU conventions and thinks that's enough of an excuse for it indulging in the same tropes. The thing is that there is a way for you to do multiverse theory right. There is a way for you to do cameos correctly and do it right, where it actually respects the actual characters. Now, Grae, are you going to watch Multiverse of Madness?
Probably not. Probably not.
All right. Then I will. If you don't already know, and this is also for you and people in the chat, I'm going to spoil the cameos. If you guys should know the cameos already, but I will spoil it anyways. So, she basically, what's it called again? They go into a different universe, right? And then they find out that there is this Illuminati team. The Illuminati team basically are the people who sort of run their universe, and it consists of Baron Mordo, the black bad guy from Doctor Strange. You know, like, so he sort of becomes a bad guy at the end. Baron Mordo, Charles Xavier. He's in the actual yellow wheelchair, played by Sir Patrick Stewart. You have big titty Haley Atwell playing Captain Carter from What If, where she's actually playing the Captain Carter with the she has her own shield. What if Captain Carter got the super soldier serum versus Steve Rogers, right? And then they have is it Monica Rambeau? I forgot. The mom. She's basically the Captain Marvel in there, the black Captain Marvel from so basically that one. And they have John Krasinski, Mr. Fantastic. So everyone has been wanting John Krasinski, Mr. Fantastic, to be Mr. Fantastic for a long, long time. Even my friend drew a concept art of him, and I believe John Krasinski shared it on his Instagram, which is a long time ago. So They bring all those characters in. Scarlet Witch comes into that universe, and Scarlet Witch kills all those characters within minutes. Right?
Yeah.
So not paying homage, not paying any of the cameos respect, all of them just die. And it's a bad way to do cameos, and it's bad writing. It's because we finally get the correct wheelchair for Charles Xavier. We finally get and we also get Black Bolt, the correct Black Bolt from Inhumans TV show, where he's actually wearing the actual outfit.
That's the Black Bolt I remember, the one in Inhumans.
Yeah. I remember, and the thing is that it's so stupid is because Black Bolt's powers, right? You seen the TV show?
He keeps his mouth shut because it's just incredibly powerful when he opens his mouth.
So according to the comic books, even just if he screams at the top of his lungs, he can destroy galaxies.
Yeah.
So he's insanely strong. People are saying that he can potentially even go 1-to-1 with Hulk, because all he can do is continue yelling at him, and Hulk can get completely destroyed. But I digress. Mr. Fantastic, the smartest person in the MCU, the smartest person ever in Marvel comic history, basically says, "You better watch out. My friend over here, Black Bolt, even just a whisper from his atomic voice can shatter universes." What the fuck do you think Scarlet Witch is gonna do? She sews his mouth up, and then so he talks. He goes, and then his whole head explodes. Yeah. Imagine bringing a character finally in their correct outfit, finally looking really badass, and the smartest man alive, kills Black Bolt. Say, whoops. Yeah, and then Mr. Fantastic turns into spaghetti. Okay, sure, whatever, man.
Yeah.
But the thing is that versus the Deadpool right over here, that's how you do cameos. That's how you bring homage to all the old characters, or the characters that should have been, right? Like Gambit.
Oh, man. I imagine that probably because of all those characters in multiverse, I imagine they'll retcon that one, or they'll just bring one from another universe, like what they're doing with Avengers. I imagine that's what they're gonna do if they want to utilize those characters.
Yeah, man. It's awful. It's freaking awful, man. All right, let's see. Let's talk about it right over here. The dancing double standards. Now, this is where I'm like, you guys are stupid. All right, here we go. The key difference on how audiences have reacted to She-Hulk and Deadpool, particularly how one is given a bigger pass than the other, is in their dance scenes. In the She-Hulk Attorney at Law 3rd episode, People versus Emil Blonsky, the episode's mid-credit scene features She-Hulk dancing with Megan Thee Stallion, with the two twerking to the singer's hit song, Body. This clip became a lightning rod for a specific subset of the fandom, saying how far the MCU had fallen for allowing this scene to exist and making a whole joke of the franchise. Now, before we talk about Deadpool's dance scenes, what were your thoughts when you first saw this dancing? Did you think that, this was fun? Did you think that this was actually really cool? They brought in, a big singer, and then you have She-Hulk twerking. Did you like this?
It was one of our popular videos. That's the only good thing that came out of it. That's the only good thing that came out of it. But it's incredibly cringe. It did not. This was would I call it the start? It's the start of when things in Marvel started to take off in terms of BEI stuff. This one of the major key points that indicates what we were gonna get next up until this point.
Yeah. Now, so here's the thing. Let's say if you're comparing dances, right? One's a dance. First thing, twerking is a sexual dance.
Yeah.
Okay? It's a sexual dance. Like, but she's just having fun. She's just having fun. She's, first of all, Bye Bye Bye, one of NSYNC's most popular songs, right after it's Gonna Be May. It's Bye 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 is one of the most popular songs. It is one of the first songs that was released prior in No Strings Attached album, right? This is basically the album that rivaled Backstreet Boys' Millennium album, which is their biggest album. It is a huge song. compared to Megan Thee Stallion's Body, which is basically a song about sex, right? And twerking is a sex move, all right? And I talked about this yesterday. Grinding, great. You know what grinding is? When people are grinding on each other?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's basically like you're dancing really, really close with the girl's butt rubbing on your crotch, right? Basically, that's grinding. Or if it looks like you're dancing and you're scissoring each other. But the thing is, for this one, remove the guy, and it's a sexual dance, right? Even Miley Cyrus was twerking on, with what's it called again? That other singer, I forgot his name already. But yeah, let's see. Let's see how this person compares it to NSYNC. This is in sharp contrast to Deadpool Wolverine's opening title credits, which sees Deadpool killing an entire group of TVA agents with the remains of Wolverine's corpse to the NSYNC song Bye Bye Bye. The opening credits also feature Deadpool doing an iconic dance moves from the hit music video. This scene was praised, and within days, the official NSYNC YouTube renamed the song video as NSYNC Bye 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 official video
That's
from
actually
Deadpool
funny.
and Wolverine. Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah.
So, Grae, do you think that these two dances are comparable? Like, do you think that they're the same?
No. Again, it boils down to the writing. It's like I keep regurgitating myself in this portion of the live stream. It's because it's like in the twerking, it's like we're here to vandalize Marvel and its brand. It's not a boy brand anymore. It's for the new modern audience. Whereas in the Deadpool intro, it fits Deadpool's tone as a movie and Deadpool as a character. And the way they animated the effects with the credits, it's pretty much on brand. Like everything is well thought out. It's like, does it fit with Deadpool as a character? Does it fit the story? Does it fit the tone of the movie? That's why it's so well received compared to the She-Hulk one, where you're just, this is Marvel's for females now, for the DEI audience that BlackRock wants so badly. So yeah, that's why it failed.
Yeah. Now, so what I said was the reason why this worked out good is because it's not just a throwaway scene, right? The twerking scene with Megan Thee Stallion is a post-credit scene that it does not further the narrative. It does not show anything cool. All it shows that she's twerking. Versus this is a whole opening title sequence with the title card and with Deadpool doing cool shit and dancing at the same time. It's like you said, it's very, very in character, right? Now, Deadpool and Wolverine has the benefit that Bye 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 is now seen as a nostalgic song, being 24 years old. While fans likely in 2000 would have reacted very poorly to the popular boy band in the superhero movie, as time moves on, nostalgia makes people more willing to accept things they hated at the time of their releases. As a release, as noted by some Deadpool and Wolverine's big reveals, getting audience cheers instead of boos like the mid-2000s. Now, in my opinion, the reason why I think that it is cringe is because it's just done bad. Is a throwaway film. It's a throwaway scene. And this is what they should have done. Okay, imagine if She-Hulk finally officially gets her powers. Right, she gets her powers. Maybe in episode 2, the scene opens up where she's eating with her friends at like this Sunday brunch, right? A bunch of bad guys shows up, and then a bad guy basically like accidentally knocks him like a boombox down, and it starts playing Spice Girls Wannabe. Right? If you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends. And then she sort of smiles, and then she starts beating up the bad guys while dancing to Spice Girls, and then lip singing, like basically singing it and dancing and beating them up. And then while she beats one of them up, it shows the title card. Boom, She-Hulk, attorney at law. That will have more of an impact, and it will have the same amount of praise that it will get from fans. Like, oh, that's really, really cool. You should have done that instead of doing this twerking dance. Like she could have done something like that, but they didn't do it. It's because they're like, we want to have her twerking. Yeah. I don't know, man. No, let's continue. If one is being genuinely honest. There is no difference on the surface between Deadpool and Wolverine and She-Hulk dancing.
Yes, there is. There absolutely is.
Oh,
The
man.
article's a lot longer than I thought it would be. It would be.
We're almost done. We're almost done, man. This is the last paragraph.
Oh, okay, that's the last part. Okay, I thought there was gonna be more.
Yeah, man. Oh shit. Yeah, both are fun little scenes. No, her scene was like
No.
20 seconds long, maybe at most. All right, I'm actually gonna. How long is the twerking scene? I want to actually see how long. She-Hulk twerking. It's 40 seconds long. Versus Deadpool killing the TVA members and then
That was really long.
It was like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Man. It's not little. It's not little scenes. That gives insight into the character's more comedic nature that fits into the characterization in the comics and in the films. There is no good reason the disdain for She-Hulk must be more depressing. She-Hulk Attorney at Law gets labeled cringeworthy, whereas Deadpool and Wolverine gets to be funny. The boys are allowed to make jokes, but women does the same, and they are unfairly criticized. Oh, man. Sounds like copium, man. Now here's the thing.
Yeah.
This is a rhetorical question, but can women be funny?
I'm trying to recall an instance in real life and in fiction. I can't remember.
So I think women could be funny, but in a different way. They have to be different. They can be funny, but they can't be funny in the same way. It's sort of like imagine if a guy comes out and talks about like his dick or something like that. People will find it funny, right? If it's done correctly. And then Amy Schumer comes out and say, my vagina. And then she puts the mic up against her vag and thinking that it's funny. No, actually, it's cringe as fuck, man. And that's why these female writers in the writing room, like Jessica Gao, Tatiana, and Jamil, like all of them are just like really bad. And I think that in order to make a strong female character, they have to be physically strong and finish exactly like the male counterparts. In order to make a funny female character, we have to make the exact same jokes. We have to make the exact same things, which is stupid, right? Now here's the thing. The funniest female comedy I've seen, which is all female, that the main cast is all female, is probably Bridesmaids. Did you watch Bridesmaids?
No, not yet.
Okay. So Bridesmaids actually done, it's pretty well done. Most of the girls that are on there were from SNL. So like they actually know how to do comedic stuff. They know how to act like in a comedic way. And I think that was done really, really nicely. And it's different from male comedy. And that's how it should be. And the thing is like, oh, they're doing the same dances. It's like, no. It's shitty writers, shitty directors, basically thinking that they have this, like their comedy should be regarded as the same thing on the same wavelength. I don't know, man. I think that it's just cringe. Who wrote this? Dick Fink. Richard Fink is a guy who, like I said yesterday, this guy is your classical leftist male feminist. All he wants is girls to read this article saying, look how I praised She-Hulk. I said She-Hulk was really, really good. I said Deadpool is bad. Can I have sex with you now? That's basically the epitome of Richard Fink right over here. But overall, what are your thoughts on this article? We have a lot of people who are basically saying that, this movie it's the same thing. She-Hulk and Deadpool are the same thing, but just She-Hulk people hated it because they're sexist.
Yeah, that's you can cope all you want, but She-Hulk is not getting a season 2. That's all there is to it because it didn't make money. Well, there are signs that Marvel's finally, steering the ship, trying to course correct, and time will tell if they actually deliver on that. But for now, we're definitely not seeing a sequel to this garbage TV show anytime soon.
Yep. Yep, man, that's true. Yo, Dante Rage, thank you again for another super chat, man. Thank you for the 2. Can women be funny? 3 minutes later. No. Oh, Grae really had to think about that one, man. He was like,
yeah.
Oh man. Let's see. Let's go ahead and read the comments to see what people are saying. Let's see. Let's go back over here. Let's start right over here. I'm getting PTSD remembering how they ruined those characters. Yeah, it sucks, man. I was actually like really looking forward to seeing John Krasinski actually get like a legit MCU role. Now he's just a character, like a fart in the wind. Let's see. Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness was a joke, a bad one. Yep, it was awful. Definitely awful. Let's see. Dylan D says, "Good evening, everyone. Just finished watching Forging Valorant's stream on Boogie 2988. Oh boy, yeah, She-Hulk, yay, more cringe, sad face. Yep." Let's see. I didn't even know who Megan the Stallone was. Is that? I think that's Sylvester Stallone's sister. I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure you meant Megan Thee Stallion. I'm just messing with you. See, women, how dare you objectify us? Also, women, check out my ass.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If women ask me to check out their ass, I will. I will.
Yeah,
unless you're Lizzo.
That's fine. That's the thing with like even we used to have that issue here too in the Philippines where they're like women in like public profile, high profile women like who are physically attractive. They're like there was a time that they were like ranting about, oh, you shouldn't sexualize me. Then you see them in like the skimpy outfits in the magazines, in the videos. Like, yeah, it's like it's okay. It's like that's how you make your money, but don't go complaining about the repercussions of what you're doing. It's annoying.
Yeah, it's also double standard too, man. It's a big double standard thing. Let's see. It's funny. It's because women aren't funny. They have to try a different way. And someone mentioned like in order for women to be funny, they have to be flawed. I think so. If you are a perfect woman, there's nothing wrong about you. You're the best at everything. You're the bestest ever. Like a Mary Sue, your jokes won't land. It's because there's nothing wrong about you, right? And the thing is that the best jokes is when you're making fun of yourself, in my opinion, right? And it's okay to make fun of yourself. But if people can't make fun of yourself, if they can't make fun of yourself, it's just like no one can relate to you in that way, right? Because you're so perfect that you're out of reach, you're out of touch. You cannot connect with your fans, right? You see, they were both intended to for shock value, but She-Hulk was just bad. Yes, She-Hulk was really bad. You see, Deadpool does it's kitsch. What? Kissich? I don't know what that is. And She-Hulk does it for cringe. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true. Phil, your pop and music singing skills are killer. Encore. Yes, I'll do that. I want to go karaokeing with people. See, Deadpool does it for comedy value. So if it failed at the worst, it could still be funny. She-Hulk does it seriously. So when it falls on its face, it falls hard. You're correct. Yeah, women can be funny. Yep, that's true. The cope is strong with this article. Absolutely, man. I laugh at women all the time. Oh man. See, that She-Hulk takes itself seriously while trying to be funny at the same time. Not funny. Yeah, exactly. Can women? Sure, women can be funny. They just aren't very often. Yep. Is Aquafina funny, Grae? You think Aquafina's funny?
No, not even the time when we watched her Vage video. That was such a long time ago.
Oh yeah, that's a long time ago. You should invite George, the Giant Slayer, on the show someday. I've seen a couple of his shows before, and I know that he has a show on Sundays with people. Like I can invite him, but like I'm not sure he even knows who we are.
He was there during our meetup, but we never really got a chance to talk to him. He was actually there. I actually saw him. Yeah.
Like, yeah, we can ask him on, but like he might not know who we are. You might just know that they're Asian and they have a podcast. That's probably who they know we are. Oh man. Let's see. Men have biological imperative to be funny. Women have no such need. Yep. All they do. The thing is that, like, you have to have good writing too for the characters, right? You have to have good comedic writing. I think it's just easier because men are like us men who are so good at kicking ourselves in the faces. We're so good at making fun of ourselves. It's because like we have to do so much just to get like people's attention versus women. It's a lot easier.
Yeah. And I also think it's because men are more willing to shoot down themselves just to be funny compared to women. Women tend to be more insecure when people say negative things about it. Whereas compared to us guys, we find ways to roll with it and just make it funny for everyone. I think that's why.
Yeah.
I'm not saying all women are like that. It just takes, maybe there's particular women who know how to spin it that way that appeals to a broad audience.
Yeah. Like Roseanne is a legit funny woman. Yeah, Roseanne Barr is awesome. Right, excuse me. But Roseanne Barr is really good. Yeah. Betty White's also hilarious. Yes. Betty White's also really funny too. Let's see. She-Hulk is a bad show, but good unintentional comedy. Yes. Didn't mean for it to be funny. Chrissy Mayer's funny, yes.
Yeah,
Chrissy Mayer's funny too. Very funny.
Funny, probably not in the ways they wanted it to be. That's what I think.
Yo, Marley, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you. It's the GG one with the hippo, right? I believe that's what I saw. Yeah, GG with the hippo. Thank you for the $5 super sticker. Thank you. Let's see. Do you guys know of Chinese actress Wu Jinyan? She hot? The first thing I asked is she hot? Wu Jinyan. She's cute, but she looks very malnourished. She's cute looking, but she looks like she needs to eat. This is her. I'll leave her up while I'll continue reading. I don't know who she is. I'm so like uninformed with a lot of these like Chinese actresses now. Like I haven't watched a lot of like
more so for
drama.
Me. Definitely more so for me. If you're uninformed, I'm like living under the rock.
Yeah. See, isn't it insane how much money these movies make? Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the box. I believe I found out the production budget for Deadpool is $200 million, which is it's a lot, but it's not. But they made it crazy.
You can spend all you want with your projects, but you gotta just make sure you got your money and you get some significant returns. That's all there is to it. You can spend like $1 billion. But you gotta make sure you make like 4 or 5 billion when you're gonna spend that much money.
Yeah. See, as like Eric Pick says, we hear TSN fam. Yo, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Do you guys play Dabbler class in Final Fantasy?
You're better to answer that question.
Dabbler? I did play Final Fantasy 14. I don't remember seeing Dabbler class in Final Fantasy.
Maybe it's a new class in the new expansion. I don't know.
Yeah, in Dawn Trail, maybe?
Yeah.
Let's see. Women comedians always talk about their vaginas is all they do. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Let's see. Do you guys like Stuttering John? No, but we like Stuttering Craig. Let's see. God put the idea of someone's mind to create yoga pants and all their richer for different ways. Yes, the yoga pants are amazing. Assassin's Creed rules. The older one does. I haven't. To be honest, I have never played any Assassin's Creed game. Grae is like the Assassin's Creed guy here.
I played more of them. We'll see with Assassin's Creed Shadows, but I imagine the discourse is really gonna be more of like Ubisoft's Yasuke approach with Yasuke and their incorrect use of the assets of Japanese culture more than the actual game itself. That's probably what's gonna happen in November.
Yep. You see, women when being stared at, EU perv also staring at handsome men. Ooh, yeah, that's true. Double standards, man. Double standards. Like I guarantee you that people, everyone, like whenever like Logan's shirt popped off and then like you see his abs when like Deadpool looked at him, he's like, oh, Deadpool's gay. Deadpool's super gay.
Yeah. Or if it's like here in the Philippines, like if it's like if a if an ugly guy touches a woman, it's sexual assault. But if it's a hot guy, it's flirting.
That is very true. I say this all the time. When an old guy that has orange hair or yellow hair says grab him by the pussy, that's a billionaire. Oh, he's a pervert. We got to lock him up. When a hot guy, young guy says grab him by the pussy, it's like, oh, let's make a book that call it 50 Shades of Grey. Oh man. But yeah, it's definitely double standards for sure. Let's see. Carry on my way. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that song, man. That's a good song. Let's see. Yo, Guillermo Handyman to the stars. Do you guys know about the Dabbleverse? I do not. But thank you for
I don't either.
Thank you so much for the 2. Let's see. King of all dabblers, Assassin's Creed, am I right? Yes. Especially Assassin's Creed Shadows. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Shadows, man. Yo, thank you so much to say. Rev Fugly, thank you so much for the $4.99. Still no effing keychain this week, my Asian friends. F Mike Morse. I don't know who Mike Morse is. Sorry. Let's see. Can you tell me what cat? I told you. Whoever asked me this they're sour. That's why we don't eat them. There's a dog festival that happens once a year that the PETA people are trying to take down. And the thing is that they're sour, all right? Unfortunately. Let's see. Lofty Beardo with the $4.99. Thank you, dude. Let's see. Saw Hannah Gatsby stand up. It was a 6'4". Now I can't even meme on this zero man straight zero. It's bad, man. I agree with Jay. Yes, Jay is the best. Let's see. Let's continue going. Let's see. Cisco and Ebert died. I thought like one of them died. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure, man. Let's see. It has been good seeing Phil on Film Threat and Tuesday night's main event. I'm surprised they even wanted me to come back. I'm surprised they even want me to come back, man. but yo, hope you're doing well. Hopefully everyone's doing well, dude. You need a bigger hog. Well, there's this thing called jelking, right, Grae? You know. Oh shit! According to what I heard, okay, this might get TMI. According to what I heard, like most of the guy's dick is still inside his body, and you have to jelk it out. You have to basically yank it really, really hard to potentially get like a quarter inch. I'm not sure if that's true. All right, I'll stop talking about that. I will stop talking about that. Holy shit, yeah. But yo, thank you for the 2. Thank you. Grae is the Asian silent Mike. Thank you. Yes, I believe.
Who's silent Mike? I have no idea.
I don't know that. I don't know who that is either. But thank you so much for the 2.
I'll take your word for it.
As long as he's cool. Are we afraid of black people? No.
Nah.
No, not the older people. Yes, the older generation, like the one where it's like that. I'm not sure if you saw that one where it's like this guy was wearing an Iron Man mask. I think it was in Korea or China, and he tapped on that old lady's shoulder, and she turns and he didn't say anything, and he takes out the mask and there's a black guy going, ah! I would say older generation, they're not afraid. They're just stuck in their ways. Okay. But yes, we are not afraid of black people. But I do like your profile picture, man. Fight. You see, that's El Diablo with the 2 Canadians. A Grae, have you ever touched a TYT?
What's a TYT?
The Young Turks? I don't know, man. That TYT is the Young Turks for me. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the 2. And King of all dabblers again. Thank you for the 2. Grae looks like Kim Jong off. Is that Kim Jong Un's like son or something?
Maybe.
Could be. It's you have to be able to brush it off as a guy and not show that someone is getting to you with a joke. Yeah. If you actually show that a person's joke affect you, they're gonna punch your dick even harder. I'm gonna beat your dick into the ground. But yeah, man. Let's see. Yo, Big Daddy Dodo. Thank you so much for the 2. The Shalom Shirley is pretty funny. I don't know who that is, but she probably is. Carl's Frosted Tip, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you, dude. And Snapple Ryder, thank you so much for the $2. Phil is straight. Thank you. Booming Bob, hi, you hear that? You hear that, Booming Bob? I'm not gay. I'm not gay. All right, Snapple Ryder confirmed. Let's see. Wu Jinyan gained fame in 2018 for her revenge acting in Yanxi Palace. Revenge acting? Is that similar to revenge porn? Maybe. All right, let's continue going down. Let's see. Josh and Kim Johnson, thank you so much for the 2. Stuttering John is sniping you guys. Good. Thank you. Hopefully that is in a good way. Yeah, yoga pants. Yeah, yoga pants are great. Grae, speaking of yoga pants, have you seen the ones from like AliExpress that basically they stitch up like the butt crack to make the butt crack look bigger?
Really?
Oh shit, you don't know?
No.
Oh, we gotta show it. AliExpress yoga pants. It's a lot of people started buying them. It's the one that looks like it's okay. I have to go a different search engine. Hold on. Let's see. It's like these tights where it's like if I can find them, it's similar to this one, I would say, but it's like a different material. All right, hold up. All right. This is the closest one I found. And her ass is pretty fucking nice. Jesus. That's a nice ass. All right. There we go. So basically, they're like yoga pants like this, but they stitch up the seam in the back to make the butt look bigger. Man.
Is it under their hot items list? Top sellers.
I don't know, probably, man. Like but the ones that are coming out from AliExpress, they have like these like cross hatch pattern. But that's a big butt, man. This is an AI butt. I'll allow it. We'll leave it. We'll leave it on. We'll continue reading. Okay. Korean idol Shu Lee Ju. What's your opinion on K-dramas?
I have not watched one. That's the thing. It's like I've been hearing really good feedback about it. Not just in the terms of like girl likes boy and vice versa. I think Korean TV shows as a whole. I if only I had the time. It's like I'm fighting for time and energy for so many things I want to do. It's like maybe someday I'll get into K-dramas and talk about it. Someday. When I do this full time, maybe.
I found the trending yoga pants. I found them. Okay. All right. They look like this. It's the TikTok trending yoga pants. They look like this.
Okay.
Yeah, so it has a little stitching right in the middle, so that her ass is huge, which is pretty nice. But yeah, it basically has the seam right in the middle, so it makes the butt look bigger. But yeah, man. But so Korean Idol, I think the K-dramas are cool. I haven't seen. I watched a little bit Crash Landing on You. That one's pretty good. The one I know that my wife watched the one with the girl that has autism, and then she's like a lawyer. That one's pretty good too. All of Us Are Dead's really good. Same thing with Kingdom. Kingdom's really fucking good. I didn't watch Squid Games though, but I know that one's really good too. But yeah, thank you so much for the 2. Thank you. Are you guys coming to Rochester? What's that? What's in Rochester?
Probably another meetup.
Is that another meetup? If so, we don't know about it. We don't know about it. But thank you, man. Bob Lindy, hopefully that's how you say it. With the $1.99, those effing Shoolies, they ruined my career. Shoolies? Is that are those Asian people? Trump 2024? Agreed. I have a Make America Great Again hat back there, but I have to go back there and get it. But if you guys just don't spam it too much, right? I see Ghost Crusaders with the $5. Thank you. Stuttering John rules. That's a fact. Jack SKOL. Yes. Stuttering John is cool. I don't know who that is, but yes. See, do you guys take requests?
Depends.
I don't know.
Yeah, what do you mean by a request?
Yeah. Yeah, I also agree with Jay. True. Yes. Pete D with a $2 super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Can you please send me a keychain? We don't make keychains.
Maybe future merch.
Unless from AliExpress, maybe. Yeah, they are both the C's. Oh, okay. I don't know. Cisco and Ebert, man. It sucks. Let's see. William Ramsey, thank you so much for the 199. Shoelies can't eat egg rolls. Oh, that sucks, man. That sucks. See, all right. Let's go ahead. Let's go and get through the super chats, and then we'll continue to our next topic. Let's see. TYT equals tit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is it TYTs because they censor it on YouTube if you type tit out?
No,
I think it does, right?
I don't think so. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to type it.
No, we can see it here on what's it called again? StreamYard, but
I think it's just that its chat is so active right now. I know I've seen them in actual. I have the YouTube actual chat open too.
Yeah.
So it's also there.
All right,
it's
cool.
also there.
All right, that's good to know. Yes, we like titties. Big ass and big titties. See, I'm scared of them. I'm only half Asian. You don't have to. Half Asian, you're basically full Asian. Yo, what's going on, Kong the Cat? Hope you're doing well. See, continue with the super chats. Worst Viking ever says Shu Lee's a Chinese food. Am I right? Yes. I don't know what that is. Guillermo Handyman to the stars. Thank you so much for the 2. Wu Jinyan works in a nail salon these days. DM me which exact one does she works in, and when I go to China, I will go look for her. I'm very late again. No, you're right on time. You're right on time. I see. Yo, thank you so much, Ryan Granger. Thank you so much for the 2. Ice Wallow Come. Yes. But thank you so much for the 2. Steven De Leon, thank you so much for the 10. This is the first time catching you guys live. I'll always watch the next day. Have you thought about a different time slot? I'm thinking Wednesday afternoon, thinking you guys would really do it. Now, here's the thing. I thought about doing Wednesday too, because Wednesday no one really does anything on Wednesdays, right? But the thing is, Grae's working. Yeah, Grae's working at Grae is like basically like 14 hours ahead of me.
That's the thing. Like, if we ever do weekday stream, it's very likely it's just gonna be Phil solo or me solo talking about whatever we want to talk about with regards to pop culture.
Yeah, so so Saturday Pacific time, 7 p.m. and it's probably the best time slot for us.
Yeah,
like,
I thought about it too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like I thought about it too, like doing like a day, like just me that using this channel, like talking about like just so we can stay up to date, not talk about some stuff too late. But I don't know. I'll need to think about it more, and if that's something that you guys want, because like in my impression, it's like you want us both or like at the same time. So maybe I'll think about it some more.
Yeah, and the thing is, like we want to make sure that like I can make sure that Grae is able to come on. But we do make special exceptions for if we have like a specific guest, right? For when we got Chris Gore to come on, we had to do like a special Thursday and like Thursday afternoon for me, and then Grae for you will be like at nighttime, I believe. I forgot what it was. And same thing with when we were on Side Scrollers, when they wanted us on Scroll, it was like 9 a.m. for me, and it was like super early for Grae. And same thing when we had Disbrew on. Like we'll make exceptions for specific things, but having our actual show on that day might be hard. But yeah, we'll consider it. We'll definitely consider it, man. See, Biggsy Video Games, like listen to the Project Eggroll boys and trying to fix the control. Hopefully you get your controller fixed, man. Thank you. Thank you so much for hanging out in the Rumble chat. You guys want to eat a frog? I've eaten frogs before,
and it's good.
So, yeah, it's good. It's too bony. There's too much bone in my mouth.
Yeah, you have to eat it. You have to eat it in a particular way to get the meat out. But it's actually good eating.
See,
we haven't had one for a long time.
You gotta put the frog legs in your mouth. You gotta suck on the meat and spit. Oh, thank you so much for the 2. A Red Fugly, thank you so much for the $4.99. A black guy with a parrot on his shoulder walks into a Bosch. Some of you've heard of it. I don't know that joke. But thank you for the $5. Thank you. I'm trying to go through all of these. Yeah, yoga pants. Great. What are your thoughts on yoga pants?
The thing is, here in the Philippines, it's so humid all the time, so I never wear them because like, it's already really
not
hot.
For
so
you, not for you, for girls, man. For girls.
That's part of the content in this channel. Like me not interpreting what you actually really mean. So,
man,
I can be really dead sometimes. I think they're all right. If the tighter, the better, I suppose. That's it. That's all I have to say. If it's not about me.
Oh man,
that's part of the content here, chat. That's part of the content.
Oh shit. Fucking tearing up, man. God damn. Oh shit. Let's see. Bob Levy died in his pool today. Oh shit, man. Rip Bob Levy. But yo, thank you so much for the 199. Thank you. William Ramsey. The Joe Corson writes, according to John Susanner was a Gumiyu. I don't know what that is, but thank you so much for the 199. And is it Chileno? Chileno with the 5 Canadian. What do you guys think of a man that weighs human excrement? Like as a job? Like he weighs poop? It's a shitty job. No pun intended. But man. But thank you for the 5 Canadian. Thank you. Let's see. I like shitting in tubs for 5 Canadian. Grae, have you ever got so drunk you shit the bathtub while you sleep?
No, it never reached that point yet.
Oh man. Oh shit. But thank you so much for the 5 Canadian. Wow, for the 199. Will you donate your man milk to 2 Zen's pregame goblet? Unfortunately, I don't think I can produce any man milk. Wait, man milk? Wait, you're talking about sperm?
Yeah, I think so.
I probably have to ask my wife, and she'll probably say no. Probably no. All right, let's see. Let's read a couple more super chats, and we'll get on with our next topic. Let's see. Shulies are Jews? I have no idea what that was. Ay Dios míos. Thank you so Rails, thank you so much for the 2. Ay Dios míos. So thank you, man. Let's see, last one before we continue to our next one. You can buy yoga pants at Anthony Zenhauser's Wedgie Emporium. That sounds like, as long as they're not fat, ugly women, I'm okay with people wearing yoga pants, in my opinion. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and jump on to our next topic right over here. I forced Grae to go watch the Cape Crusader. I forced him to go watch Cape Crusader. Grae, what did you think about Batman and Cape Crusader, man? What did you think about that?
Yeah, I didn't even know. I really thought it was like it's still ways off, like a couple of months. I didn't know it was coming. It was already out until you messaged me that morning when I woke up. Okay, let's give it a shot. But yeah, it's everything we kind of expected it to be, and it's the sad part is it came from the creators of Batman, the animated series, and I'm assuming it's also Bruce Timm is also the one who created Mask of the Phantasm, the one that everyone really likes. Yeah, it's such a another fall from grace. It's kind of like another Doctor Who situation, but in a smaller scale, I suppose. But yeah, imagine an animated Batman show that's woke. That's it. That's the best way to describe the TV show.
Yeah,
in a nutshell. Yeah.
Yeah. So I believe this seems like it's not like Batman's in his prime. It still sort of feels like year 1. Like sort of like he's still like in the early phase of Batman. If you look at his gloves, he's wearing like weird actual like gloves versus his actual like he has like bracers with the claws out. But yeah. I do want to talk about this article right over here. It comes to us from Inside the Magic, and it says the fans attack brave and bold Batman reboot after it makes a woke change to iconic character. The thing is that Penguin is not a super villain, right? He doesn't have superpowers or anything like that. He's just a mob boss that has a deformity, right? So, what are your thoughts on Oswald Cobblepot?
Yeah, that's such a forced change. I don't know why they chose. Well, this maybe because they chose Mr. Freeze already in Suicide Squad, so they just said, okay, it has to be another villain in this TV show. I think that's what they are doing. But yeah, why? It's like I would think it's like they would want to change gender swap, but then again, it's so confusing what these people want. It's like I would have they should have chosen like a hot character, but then again, they don't like hot characters too. So that's why they isolated it to Penguin. But like I said in the video, the video that I made, it's like they make it perceive like the ugliness of Penguin is supposed to be attractive and hot. I don't get that part either.
Fuck that, man. Like when she started like hitting on those guys, I'm like, what the fuck would? And it's the fact that I'm not sure if those are actual legitimate kids, like blood related, because you keep calling her mama, or maybe those are her goons. But who the fuck would have? Okay, let's say if you cover her face, her body type is like appealing to like not a lot of people, but like her face ruins a lot of it. I don't know, man. But sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, like I said, it looks like a dude, but just wearing makeup. That's what I feel, and that's what watching the first. I watched the 3 up to episode 3 to see.
Oh man, I only watched episode 1.
Yeah, it's like,
does it get worse?
Well, it's the second episode 2 is like a minor villain. It's just condensed into that one. It's a very I'm not sure if it's maybe he is in the comics, but he's a super minor villain. Then in the third one, it's Selena Kyle, and I don't like their interpretation of her here either. So you only see her. No, she's white, but she's really. They describe her and her story is written in such a spoiled rich bitch kind of story arc compared to the other Selena Kyles I've seen.
Wait, the other Selena Kyles are like broke bitches.
She's here. It's like she's rich, but she's in debt, and she just gets to get away with stealing everything and try to pay it back. It doesn't explain her debts are not explained in such a way that people can relate to. It's just that, oh, I just overspent, something like that. They're going somewhere along that line. But yeah, overall, it's a terrible show, and you only get to see so far. You only get to see Penguin in episode 1. So maybe she'll make another appearance in the succeeding episodes. I'm not sure.
Yeah. All right. Let's continue to see. The upcoming Batman reboot has made a huge change to one of Gotham City's biggest villains. There are several past and current and upcoming iterations of the Batman that span all sorts of media, comic books, live action movies, video games, and more. This year marks the 85th anniversary of the Caped Crusader, who first appeared in 1939's Detective Comics 27. So it's hardly surprising that 2024 will give us an even more Batman than we used to. Batman 2022 spin-off television series The Penguin, in which Colin Farrell reprises his role as a titular Gotham City gangster in heading to HBO Max this September. Meanwhile, Joker Part 2 and a sequel to 2019's Joker will be laughing its way maniacally into theaters October 4th. Then there are DC Comics, which aren't just limited to, man, these blue text here sort of sucks dick.
Yeah, it's hard to read.
There are multiple. Let's not forget the upcoming virtual reality video game sequel, Batman Arkham Shadows, in 2024. In fact, 2024 also marks the 35th anniversary of Tim Burton's Batman 1989, starring Michael Keaton, which explains why we're getting an official sequel to that film later this year, in the form of a novel. What? This is new to me. Batman Resurrection. Okay, a sequel to that in book form. That's weird. There's plenty beyond this too. The Batman Part 2, 2026, Universe Batman reboot, Brave and the Bold. Being the two project fans have made their eyes the most. But before seeing any of this aforementioned 2024 projects, we see Batman Caped Crusader. arrive in a small screen. From the creator, Bruce Timm. And the thing is that Bruce Timm was the original guy from the animated series. He basically, Batman the Cape Crusader is a 10-part animated series heading to Prime Video. So far, we've had an official trailer, the Batmobile review, and a cast and character announcement, but the latter featured several undisclosed characters. Basically, let's go ahead and talk about Penguin. Let's scroll all the way down and talk about Penguin right up here. Penguin will be a woman in Batman Cape Crusader. She is named Oswaldo Cobblepot and voiced by Minnie Driver. So we talked about this last week. And we think this is a stupid thing. Why did it have to do it? And there's a lot of other characters has been race swapped, right? Like Barbara Gordon, Jim Gordon. I didn't even notice that there was Fat Alfred.
Yeah.
Oh, what are your thoughts on Fat Alfred?
Yeah, I made the joke about it on the tweet and the video. It's like, because you see Alfred all the time bringing food to Bruce whenever he's in the Batcave. I was like, oh, it's because Bruce goes to the missions, he just eats all of it. That's how he became fat. But yeah, it's it's so forced. It's like pandering to it's for them to take another checklist so that they get the interest probably at a lower rate or maybe even free. That's how I perceive it.
Oh man, see, that's right. Minnie Driver will be playing a female version of the Penguin named Oswaldo Cobblepot, as opposed to Oswald Cobblepot. Although the character still has an iconic top hat and a monocle and an umbrella, this marks a huge step forward. Nope, this is a huge step back, man, for sure. For Batman as a franchise, as its first female version as such an iconic Batman villain. Technically, no, this isn't the first. Batman. Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. You got Mrs. Freeze. Asian Mrs. Freeze. I'm surprised they didn't race swap Penguin. Let's see. In a new interview with IGN during San Diego's Comic-Con, Minnie Driver reveals that her version of the character is a proper 40s gangster, adding she's a gnarly penguin. Like she does terrible things. I know that Penguin traditionally has done terrible things, but I felt like these might be the most terrible things any penguin has ever done. Sure. Unsurprisingly, some fans haven't responded to the news. One user suggests that creatives should write better female characters instead of making male characters a woman. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that sounds like common sense, but apparently it's common sense is not so common nowadays.
Yep. So right over here, that's one. And another one said Batman has gone woke. Right over there, here's another one. This doesn't even make sense. The Penguin wasn't even a supervillain. He was a well-dressed crime boss. Turning him into a woman is absurd. There's another one. As long as it is done well, I don't mind a change. Now, I think most people agree with that. It's like, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Do you think Oswaldo Cobblepot was done well?
No, not at all. It's like I mentioned in the video, right? It's like the plot is her rivalry with Rupert Thorne. I don't know. Is there really a Rupert Thorne? I know there's a Falcone, but I don't know if there's really a Rupert. Maybe it's a new gangster. But yeah, it's like, who would go to like a party where you see two of them and then they reveal each other's secrets? Oh, there's a mole in your organization. That's why. And then she just believes it, and then she somehow randomly tracks the mole right away, and then it turns out to be her sons. I don't think the male penguin had sons either. That she just kills in an instant.
I wonder who had sex with her.
Good question.
Like, if those are actual, like, biological sons, who had sex with her? Who's the dad? Right? Let's see. While there are many who are against the idea, few small point out that it doesn't matter. If it's so small that it doesn't matter, then why change it? I will always say it. I will always. If it doesn't matter, if it's so small, why does it matter? Then why change it? Right? If it wasn't a thing, then you shouldn't have changed it, in my opinion. Oh man, it's bad. Previously, the Penguins was voiced by the likes of Paul Williams, Nolan North, and in the live action played by Meredith Burgess, Danny DeVito, Robin Lord Taylor, and Colin Farrell. but the 1940s setting in the gender age to the Penguin aren't the only the brave and the bold decisions. Now has made Dr. Harleen Quinzel Asian, voiced by Jamie Chung. It's the first Asian American portrayal of the character. Man. Several other actors, including Michael Kenna Grace, will also appear in Prime Video's Batman reboot, although their roles remain undisclosed. The series produced by yada yada yada, Matt Reeves and dick sucking. Okay, I hated it, man. This is boring as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
It was boring, and I think that the characters are very Bruce Timm like based off of how it looks over here is very, very Bruce Timm. But it's not the animated series, right? And I think the Batman animated series is like god tier in terms of how great it is. But overall, this is garbage. And the fact that you watched 3 episodes.
Yeah. Want to see how it will go.
Are you going to continue?
I don't know. It's like, yeah, it didn't take me that long to make that review. It's like 2 hours for the first episode, but there's actually less to write about in episodes 2 and 3 compared to the first episode. Because like in a sense, episode 2 throws a jab on hot women. Because like the plot of episode 2 is like there's this side actor who's famous, but he can't get the prominent role or get with the lead actress because he's ugly. So like the plot was like the reveal was that he was able to get this serum where it can just instantly change faces, kind of like a clay face situation. But yeah, it's kind of I imagine it's full of those kinds of low key, DEI kind of stuff for the entirety of the show. So more likely than not, I'm not gonna continue.
All right. Yeah, for me, you have 1 episode to pull me in. As of right now, that ain't it, Chief. That ain't it. All right, let's go ahead and read the comments and see what people are saying. Let's see. Start right over here. Bruce Timm has been parasited. Parasitized, as I say it. Sorry. His design is based in the original Bob Kane design. Yep, that's true. Blame J.J. Abrams for Crusader being so bad. Yeah, it's not great. Yeah. Why did it keep giving J.J. Abrams shit to do? I don't know, man. Maybe he knows a lot of Disney insider stuff. Maybe he knows that they do a lot of gay shit. Who knows? Let's see. He wears glasses. Must be. He must understand all the space wars and Batman. Yeah, could be. Could be. All right. Let's see. Yo, what's going on? Is it Drakenwolf? Drakenwolf. What's going on, dude? Hope you're doing well. Hey, fellas, what's going on? Anthony Shaddix. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you are doing well. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Colin Farrell's Penguin looks really good. I think so too. I think so. I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch it though. Grae, are you gonna watch it? It's coming out pretty soon.
I'm not sure either. It's like I haven't even watched the first Joker, and the sequel's about to come out, right? So there's a lot for me to catch up on in terms of these spin-off villain movies. So maybe I don't know.
No, we'll see. It like for me, like when they said that they're gonna make a Penguin spin-off, I'm like, why? Like, unless like you have to watch it and then it sees like how he sort of rise to like, like prominence in his like how he becomes like a mob boss. Because it only shows a little bit of that in the Robert Pattinson movie. We'll see though.
Yeah.
Rupert Thorne. Sorry, my bad, not Thrawn. Thorne was an original comics character. Okay, good to know. First Asian American to do anything ever? No, that's Jennifer Lawrence. That's Jennifer Lawrence. All right.
True.
Asian representation, so you aren't allowed to hate it. We can hate it. We can hate that shit. Nobody needs to see gay Asian shit. True. Nobody needs to see that shit. Nobody. Will Colin Farrell play a female penguin in the show? Probably not. Unless he transitions, maybe. Maybe. Let's see. I wish you guys the very best sharing your stuff. So hopefully you'll get some more subs. Thank you so much, Anthony. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. See, I hear Penguin's daughter's in the show. I bet it will be all about her by season 2. I believe it's the daughter of season 2. Grae, did you watch How I Met Your Mother?
No. I watched Friends, but not that one.
Let me look it up.
And I heard the ending of that one's really bad, so that kind of discouraged
people. Didn't like it. People didn't like what happened. So this girl is, her name is Kristen Milioti. Milioti. And she is playing Penguin's daughter. So let me bring up a picture of her. There it is. She's playing Penguin's daughter. I believe that's her.
Ooh.
Would you, Grae? She's pretty cute in this picture.
Yeah, it depends on how they go about it, though. Kind of like Star Wars Outlaws. Like the model is pretty, she's attractive, but you know what they did to her in the game. Maybe they'll probably, that's what I feel. That's my impression.
Yep. See, streaming prices keep going up. Only way to watch your stuff is on the cheap is to pirate. So at least that's what my friend says. Wink, wink. That's very true. Mm-hmm. Very, very true. All right, let's go ahead and continue. I want to see where we stopped on Super Chat. Hold on. See, start right over here. Let's see. Let's go right over here. Okay, so right over here. See, Dan Tanner with the $2 says, "Do you guys enjoy?" No, okay. The joke is not sauce of some young guy. It's called the cream of some young guy. Hey, if that shit tastes good, then I will consider it. Let's see. But thank you so much for the 2. William Ramsey. Chili's can't eat egg rolls. Yep, they can't. Unfortunately. Let's see. Big Daddy Dodo, thank you so much for the $4.99. What are your thoughts on Pete Del Lorenzo? Kachink baby. I don't know who Pete Del Lorenzo is. See, who's that? See, Lorenzo. Actor, composer? Looks like actor, composer. For HBO comedies and stuff like that. The Regenerated Man, Vampire Vixens. I don't know who this guy is. But yo, thank you so much for the $5. Says Ghost Crusader TV says, "I'm scared of them and I'm only half Asian." But thank you so much for the $5. Worst Viking ever. Chulis and Chinese food. Yeah, they're the same, right? Let's see. I think I read those already. All right, going down. Let's see. See right here. Chilino, thank you so much for the 2. It says Noga. Yeah, thank you so much for the 2. Let's see. Andy from Ontario with the $5. Thank you so much. You say, "I feel like Bob Levy. I'm dead and arrive." Okay, I just got that. Because alive, yes, I just got that. That's how Asians people say it. But thank you so much for the 5. Let's see. Bob's Fake Pool. Thanks so much for the 2. Can you tell me the 92 story? Love my Nagas. Thank you so much for the 2. Thank you. Let's see. Stephen De Leon. Thanks so much for the 5. It could be like Ryan and Jeremy, where they're either on separately or together. What are your thoughts on that for Wednesday?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll probably like if I'm gonna go live in the evening, that's like early morning for most people who are living in the United States. Yeah, we'll sort it out. If we're gonna do an extra live stream, or like maybe sometimes we're together, maybe you solo, me solo. Yeah.
Yeah, I we'll see, because Wednesdays I do Coomcast. Maybe I can do it like in between, but that means that basically I get off work at like 5 or 6, do a Project Eggroll for like 2 hours, and then do Coomcast afterwards. That might be a lot for me, but we'll see, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. Right over here it says Josh and Kim Johnson, thank you so much for 2. You guys seem cool, just don't cross the Duke, okay? Yes.
Who's Duke? Who's dude?
I have no idea who that is. Let's see. Ghost Crusader TV, thanks so much for 5. I love seeing you outline the guy's hog in yoga pants. Am I right? If that was a penis, if that was a penis yoga pants, then no, thank you. But thank you so much for the 5. Let's see. Rev, a fugly, thank you so much. How much to shave your pits? All right, I shave my pits from time to time. That might be a gay thing, but I do it from time to time. It's because it's just annoying. All right, I do it from time to time though. Let's see. Thank you so much for the 199. Let's see. King of all dabblers with the 5. Thank you so much. You see. I mean, how many are you going to continue to lie about me? You talking about the other super chats? Thank you so much for the 5, man. Marine Mike. With the money, thoughts on medicine mixed with pickle juice. What kind of medicine?
Yeah, and I don't like pickles in general. It's like whenever they're in the burger, I take them out. I just don't like their taste.
Oh man. Let's see. I think pickles are all right. They're not. That's super gay? No, it's not. Sorry. Daddy Poo Pie. Thanks for the 199. See, more like Project Dry Slits. It's your fault, Grae. But thank you so much for the 199. I see Nordic Born. Thank you so much for the 5. I used to pound an Asian. Now she would yell "no" every time. Why is that? When you say pound Asian, is that like food? I don't know, maybe. And Guillermo Handyman with the 2. Why do you have Joyce Melendez on your screen? Who's that? Who's Joyce Melendez?
Yeah, I don't know either.
Hold on, let me see. Is she hot? That's a real question. It's a man. Get the shit out of here. Get that shit out of here. That's a man. All right. Let's go ahead and talk. I do want to go over the box office for Deadpool. Like, and how much money they've been making and all that stuff. Let's go ahead and talk about it right over here. There it is. Deadpool and Wolverine officially surpasses Logan's lifetime box office. Oh, it beat Logan. All right. Deadpool and Wolverine was released in theaters last weekend, and the newest Marvel Studios movie is breaking records for an R-rated movie left and right. This week, it beat Joker. Wait, what? There it is. It beat Joker.
Oh, okay. I knew it beat Logan this morning, but I didn't know it beat Joker. So wow, yeah, that's a really good achievement if it did.
Yeah. So it beat Joker for the highest rated R on Tuesday or Wednesday. As of yesterday, this movie's domestic box office overtook Logan's and now has already managed to surpass 2017's film either as an entire worldwide gross. Deadpool and Wolverine has now made $630.4 million globally on its first week in theaters, surpassing the 619 Logan in its entire run. Damn, that's crazy, man.
Yeah. So maybe it could reach 1 billion.
I would
Could
say
be wrong with the projections.
I would say it can. Yeah. So this beat Joker to become the high, maybe domestically, right? Let's see.
Yeah, I know Joker hit 1 billion. So
yeah, it hit 1 billion worldwide.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe. I was wrong last week. Maybe it could reach 1 billion.
Yeah. It's interesting to see Deadpool and Wolverine surpass Logan so quickly, considering Hugh Jackman's return as Wolverine is one of the biggest draws for the audience. Many thought Logan would be his last outing, but Deadpool and Wolverine did a good job explaining the character's return. As for critic and audience reception, Logan earned a 93% critics and a 90% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Meanwhile, Deadpool Wolverine is currently up in the reviews and 78 critic score and 96 audience score. Deadpool Wolverine is also on track to become the highest grossing rated R movie domestically. Currently, the top domestic earner in this category belongs to Mel Gibson's Passion of the Christ. The Deadpool 3 is already surpassed 2004's films internationally. Oh, okay. So as for the R-rated ranking, Deadpool Wolverine is still has to be Joker, which took the crown from Deadpool 1 in 2000. The first Deadpool in 2019. Joker earned over $1 billion at the worldwide box office. So we'll be waiting to see if Deadpool Wolverine can overtake it. So let's go ahead and go to that. That's actually really good. I think it will.
Yeah.
I think it will, right?
I think it will.
See, like now, if you go to the numbers right over here, it has made 658 million so far. Let me see if I refresh it. Yeah, 658 million. That's a lot, man.
Yeah. And I had colleagues in my work saying, I'm gonna go to the theaters and watch it. So that actually means something. Because like normally I wouldn't hear my colleagues at work say that. Like it's like they're not even peculiar that a new movie just released from Marvel. Not anymore, at least. But for this one, it's like, okay, I'm gonna watch it this weekend. So that says something even all the way here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. Like for me, it's a movie that's worth going to go watch in the theaters, in my opinion. I think, and the thing is, I wanted to support this movie, but I don't want Marvel's already going to think about Disney. Marvel's already going to be, we made so much money. It's because we did a good job. It's like, no, Ryan Reynolds and his team and Sean Levy did a good job. Hugh Jackman did a good job. This is not a win for you, even though technically on paper you guys get most of the money, right? Most or all of the money. So right over here, production budget, $200 million. And it is in China. I believe China has the international highest right now. China with $24 million. And Mexico is immediately after that. That's actually pretty good.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, Mexico, United Kingdom, Australia, Brazil, Germany, India, France, South Korea, and Italy. Yeah, I would say this is going to be on track to hit $1 billion for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I would say so. It's because word of mouth is just really good. Word of mouth is really good.
That's incredibly important, more than any form of advertising. It's the cheapest, and it's what'll get more people to really believe what they're saying. Oh, is it really a good movie? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll go watch it. Compared to any form of advertising they see on social media or on the internet or anywhere else, it's really the word of mouth.
Yep. Oh man, and so once it hits, because I would say this is only a week and it's already gained that much. The word of mouth is gonna. I would say by next weekend it'll hit like 900 million.
Yeah,
900 million. Yeah, I would say it's gonna break $1 billion for sure. Like I know it's gonna hit 800 million easy just based off of what it was, but now watching it and seeing how so many people was like, oh man, it's really good. And I know that Dad Alan Ng, he's seen it like 4 times now.
Yeah, I've seen
he always bring.
I was just gonna say the tweet of the Soska sisters too. They're watching it multiple times as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
And the thing is that Alan Ng, he brings his popcorn bucket with him.
just fill it up, please.
Yeah, fill it up with popcorn. Sure. But yeah, man, I'm happy that this is doing really well. I'm legit happy. I think it's gonna break $1 billion for sure. And people, all the girl bosses, all of those people who are like, no, why is this movie doing so well? What about the Marvels? That movie did really well too, right?
Yeah, black girl magic.
Yep. All right. Yeah, still need to see Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. And we're not going to talk about it too much. There's already so many spoilers. There's so many spoilers online already too, man. Like,
yeah, I saw all the cameos that was really kept under wraps. I see it in social media posts. Good thing I already watched it.
Yeah. Ryan Reynolds was pretty good. Hugh Jackman was pretty weak. I think Hugh Jackman was all right. I would say just Ryan Reynolds is really good. I'm already souring on the movie because I have time to think about it. But it's undeniable to be a fun for general audience for his first viewing. Yes, it is a fun movie, right? Don't nitpick at the characters. Don't nitpick at like the storyline. Just go in and have fun. And like all Deadpool movies, go in and have fun. Yep. All right. Let's go and talk about Genshin Impact and HoYoVerse. Grae, what have you heard? What have you heard about it?
I heard, especially in the West, there's a supposed boycott that was supposed to happen because of Okay, I did not look into particulars what they got offended of this time, but I'm pretty sure it's somewhere. It's pretty lackluster or something. They just found something new to get mad over, and
Yep.
that's all I know. That's all I know about the cultural insensitivity apparently of MiHoYo.
All right. So, if you guys don't know, I used to play Genshin Impact. I played it for like about a year, and I stopped playing. Now, the reason why people are mad is so the new location is coming called Natland. I think that's what it's called, and they're like, "Why aren't you guys putting in characters that are black characters?" Like all of the characters that's in Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, Honkai Third, they don't have the dark skin characters. For Genshin Impact, the darkest skin that they have is Xin Yan, and she's like a guitarist, so she's dark. So a lot of them are saying that you could have added in black characters in this new region because it makes sense, like for the region, but you guys aren't doing it. So some of the voice actors, like prominent voice actors, saying that they're like not going to be supporting them or whatever, and a lot of players are saying that we're gonna boycott the game. Even some Korean voice actors came out and said that we're not gonna, you should write this and send it to MiHoYo in an email saying that you are against what they're trying to do. And it's China, man. They're not gonna give a fuck about what now. And I saw a what's it called, a graph saying like which country is playing Genshin Impact the most.
Yeah, I saw that one too. And Andrew broke it down in one of his live streams. I rewatched his live streams.
Yeah, US is not even on top 10.
I think not even 20. Or it's very at the bottom of 20.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Philippines is so high up there, actually. So we're like the fourth, I think.
I think Japan is the first, right? I believe.
Yeah,
I think Japan's the first, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and read this article right over here. It comes to us from That Park Place. It's a Genshin Impact and HoyoVerse boycotters rage and promise to escalate efforts after companies' revenue increase nearly 10% despite of their boycott.
Good luck. Even if you like quadruple effort, let's see what happens.
All right, Grae, do you know why they increased 10% despite of the boycott?
Okay. My initial impression for now is because of Zenless Zone Zero, because that just got launched. But maybe there's a particular character there that everyone really likes.
There is.
Characters.
And let me show it off. Right over here, there's a spike in people watching, right? That's it. That's the reason. That's the reason. Yu Yuan. Okay, I'm gonna this is for you, chat. This is for you. There it is. That's for the 10% bump right there. Oh man.
Yeah.
You think that you're gonna boycott people in China who don't give a fuck about your like pandering ESG? They don't care. All they care about is money. All right. Yep. All they care about is money. So let's go back to the article right over here. Oh man, see, Genshin Impact and HoyoVerse boycotters are not happy with the developers' revenue increase nearly 10% despite their ongoing boycott. According to Gacha Revenue, HoyoVerse nearly released game Zenless Zone Zero raked in a total of 99.8 million in revenue for the month of July. Also brought in, that's a lot of money, man. That's insane.
Yeah.
It also brought in 40 billion from Honkai Star Rail and another 37.3 from Genshin Impact. Between the three games, HoyoVerse grossed 177.4 million just in July.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's not, that's why I don't really believe like the games industry is in danger. It's just that a lot of the developers now, especially in the West, they're not serving the right people. That's all there is to it. And you're prioritizing the wrong things. Look at this. I mean, can you see like I don't think MiHoYo's feeling the economic downturn based on these numbers. So it's probably you're doing something wrong. That's all there is to it. A lot of you are doing something wrong. Maybe you're not prioritizing making good entertainment. You're not. you're prioritizing your politics, and that's what you get. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't do your job, you lose your job. That's all there is to it.
Yep. All right, let's see. In comparison, HoyoVerse grows a total of 163 million between Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact in June. Thus, the company saw its revenues increase 8% between June and July, and that's a revenue increase because of ZZZ.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing: Zhu Yuan doesn't even have the biggest tits in that belongs to one of the maids. But the thing is that Nicole's a free character that you get. She also has nice tits too. I heard she was nerfed, but give the players jiggle physics and hot anime girls or just hot girls in general, your game is going to make money. It doesn't matter what your thing is, right? Like let's see if there's a game that constantly calls me a bigot, sexist, racist, whatever, homophobe or whatever, but the girl is like extremely fucking hot. She has nice ass, nice tits, and nice jiggle physics. She can tell me whatever you want, and I'll still play the game.
Yeah. So someone commented on my video on Flintlock. I said, if they made the character white, the game would still suck. But I should have added to that. Like if they made her Eve hot, I think it would have helped the game a lot. Like rather than putting it in like an ugly, man trans character. Like yeah. Anyway, Flintlock is dead. It's even more dead than when I reviewed it.
Yep. All right, let's continue reading the article. Despite the boycott clearly not having any effect whatsoever, boycotters are doubling down and promising to escalate their tactics. Ex-user Avon of Strats posted, "We're just getting started. The boycott isn't going anywhere until we achieve our goal. We will keep escalating until HoyoVerse stop whitewashing and provide authentic representation in the game." I don't think it's gonna do anything, man. It's China. It's China. CCP has their fingers in everything in China, so they're not gonna care.
Yeah, it's like imagine having to explain someone a native in China who's not really into YouTube and stuff like that. Imagine the mental gymnastics they have to go through to understand what woke is. Like it's not gonna happen, dude. You have to explain to what millions upon millions of people what woke is, and they're just their initial response will be you're mentally retarded, or you need to go to you need mental help. That's probably what they're gonna say when you try to explain to them all this BS going on.
Yeah, like okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna put in Genshin Impact characters. Okay, that Genshin Impact's character list makes them want to vomit and cry in the corner because there are no black characters, and the darkest character you have in the game is between Candace and Xinyan. And everything is, and this game, it's China, man. They don't give a flying fuck what you guys think.
Yeah.
And the thing is, there's only people here in the West, especially in the US, are the ones who are like extremely seething over this. Like, oh, Natlan is not having the black characters. Screw that. I'm going to boycott. Yeah, sure. While their revenues continue to go up. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, man. Let's see. X-Wing's in the chat. What's going on? Did damn Eggroll done got too big for his britches? What britches? My Eggroll's really small. It's for efficiency. Right? When I'm swimming, I'll have less drag. Oh man. But yeah, man. A lot. The thing is that did you play any of these HoyoVerse games?
Yeah, I played Honkai. I got far the most with Honkai. I might continue playing Honkai.
Honkai third? Like Honkai Impact or Honkai Star Rail?
Yeah, because simply because for the reason that it's easier to play turn-based in your phone than an action game.
Okay, yeah, so Honkai Star Rail, okay. Yeah. Let's continue. Let's see. Harbinger's Girls posted, remember to keep boycotting and talking about the petition. What petition? There's a petition? Change.org. I believe they hit over 100,000 though. They did. I believe they did hit over 100,000 signatures.
Yeah, that's the thing. Whenever whenever an article or a topic brings up change.org, I don't know. Maybe Phil. Maybe in real has change.org really done something? Did it really? It's like whenever it's like something happens, I don't think it can be attributed to change.org. So
Yeah,
I don't know. That's what I feel. It's like it's signatures of people. Yeah. So what? I don't
believe, according to what I heard, I believe if you get 100,000 signatures, like they have to address it, right?
Mhm.
I believe they have to address it. But the thing is that it's China. Didn't Genshin Impact or the people at HoyoVerse come out with like an email saying that, dude, this is make believe. This is just a game.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'll follow. Okay, let's say if it reaches 100,000, they have to do something. Like, who's gonna enforce that? That's my question.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yo, X-Wing. Yeah, Grae, did you see this one? Ideal for Olympics. Stupid white boy failed pole vault with his big wee wee. Did you see that one? We're not gonna show it. All right, we're not gonna show it. So there's a guy who's doing pole vaulting, and he got over the pole, but his dick was so big that it touched the pole and knocked the pole.
Oh.
Oh man. I've seen it, man. I've seen it, man. This is bad. Oh, okay. And here's another one, dude. There was those Filipinos that were like diving. Did you see that one? That was in the Olympics.
I haven't been tuning into Olympics.
No,
stuff,
it's
so
these are old. These are old Olympics ones. Where
older ones.
They dive and they basically like didn't eat. They flopped so bad and they got them start high-fiving each other like, yeah, man. Oh shit. Oh man. Sorry. Let's continue with this article. Let's see. The petition, which currently has over 104,000 signatures, explains why these individuals are boycotting them. It states that we call MiHoYo to stop cultural appropriation and whitewashing in their games and commit to respectful and accurate representation of all cultures.
Sure.
China does not care, man.
Yeah, they don't even know what change.org is, probably. Maybe it's even blocked for most people there.
Yeah, see, it continues. MiHoYo, a leading game development company, has repeatedly taken inspiration from indigenous cultures without proper representation and respect. In particular, the many characters from Sumeru and Natlan in Genshin Impact and from Penacony in Honkai Star Rail are all clearly white or only light-tanned at best, with exception of some enemy NPCs, which has sparked concerns of racism among players and indigenous communities. Wow. Next, it declares that cultural appropriation and whitewashing perpetuate harmful stereotypes and diminish the rich cultural heritage of indigenous communities. These practices not only misrepresent cultures, but also contribute to ongoing marginalization and disrespect. I wonder if these people feel the same thing for Yasuke.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I wonder. Yeah. It then issues a list of demands. Demands. You are demanding the CCP? You're demanding China bend the knee to you? Crazy pink whale that's online? Probably can't even get up. MiHoYo to engage with indigenous cultural consultants, revise existing content to ensure accurate representation, commit to creating diverse and inclusive characters. On top of that, the petition on X account called HoyoVerse boycott also declares, I think it's safe to say that we all have had enough of erasure of our cultures and identities. Today, I introduce you all to boycott HoyoVerse. We will be an account. Do you know what they should do? If you're going to boycott HoyoVerse, just stop playing the fucking game.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the argument by Andrew. Legal. I don't think they even stopped playing. These people who claim who were boycotting, they didn't. I'm gonna boycott this, but I'm still playing the game. So you're still supporting the game. So you don't even have the you can't even have muster the willpower to stop playing the game, then where's it gonna lead if you're still gonna continue playing? And more likely than not, paying for whatever character you want or whatever skin or in-game item you want. So nobody's gonna care. Absolutely nobody.
Yep. Just stop playing the game. All right. That's a good way to good way to boycott is seeing their numbers drop. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But these people was like, but I gotta do my dailies.
Yep.
I gotta do my dailies, man. My resins, dude. I gotta use my. There's a new character coming out. She's a really, really good 5-star. I need to get her. She's my waifu. Oh man, dude. The account adds there has been a distinct lack of darker skin tones represented in the game. Characters from these cultures are actively being heavily referenced, but are being whitewashed. This is especially noticeable and ever present in not only Sumeru and Natlan, but also in other nations. These practices not only misrepresent said cultures, but also contribute to ongoing marginalization and disrespect. That is perpetuating colorism further in the media, causing even more harm than good to communities and groups of individuals who are a part of them. The account stated, that's nuts, man. I bet you China is like, get the email, immediately put it in spam.
Yep. And I hope they did the same with Sweet Babying. The email from Sweet Babying.
Yeah, man,
I don't. They try because they want a share, even just like 1 million. That's probably more than. That's probably really good enough for them to sustain them for the next several years. If they just get 1 million of that pie.
Yep. Look, the fact that they tried to extort Black Myth Wukong, and then whether or not that's true, you think that you can take on one of the giants that's HoyoVerse? Like, do you know how much money Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail and now in ZZZ has made in the course of like during COVID? It's a multi-billion-dollar company now.
Yep.
Your words means nothing. Your boycotts means nothing to them. And I love it, man. I absolutely love it. Man, let's see. The user posted, Genshin is not real life. Right here, a couple of boycotters have shared a response that they received from HoyoVerse. Ex-user Haunted Faye, who has apparently deleted his account. Originally posted on July 12th, the message he received from MiHoYo informing that the game is fictional. The user posted, Genshin is not real life. Genshin Impact. What kind of response is that when a player submits a feedback about racism and colorism, embarrassing and unprofessional behavior from the company of grown-ups as opposed to mature, well-read developers? Right here. Thank you for your feedback. Dear Traveler, thank you for your feedback. Please be kindly reminded that Genshin Impact is a work of fiction and is not related to actual people, events, and groups, organizations. We do really hope for your understanding. Oh, man, I love it. I love it, man. Oh, shit, dude. But yeah, most recently, ex-user Vinator, that's how you say it, claimed that a canned response was a victory. The user wrote, this is a response I got from HoyoVerse. I do think they're being careful with their words now because of the backlash. Don't let HoyoVerse get away with it, guys. The message from HoyoVerse states, thank you, can contact your appreciate feedback. We'll update you. We have your recorded opinions and to forward them to the appropriate team. If you have any other suggestions about our game, you can also feel free to share them by opening Paimon menu and clicking feedback. I guarantee you they do not care about any of the things that the boycotters are doing. $1 billion? They're basically... So we can't hear all your complaining, right? It's literally a bunch of like money just piling up. So what you say? I can't hear you with all the money we're making.
Yep. And probably their ultimate worst case scenario in this situation is just that customer service just needs to be careful on how they respond. Because like if they say something off or the woke mob finds something in the wording that they can use even more to fuel the fire. That's it. That's the worst that they just need to mitigate. Otherwise, they're doing exactly what they should be doing, and that's to make more money and not listen to these people.
Yep, absolutely. Let's go and read the comments to see. Start right over here. See, Dave says, so one of the best things about Deadpool Wolverine was the homage to the Fox and Marvel movies after the first credits. Yep, true. That is true. I like that one a lot. Let's see. Well, those whiners can just go off and cut their egg rolls in solidarity. That's true. The fact that they're still playing the game, it's the thing that it's like, you guys are so dumb.
Yeah.
See. Understandable. The spike in viewers are men of culture. Oh, man. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Let's see. Epic sauce. Yeah, I have to bring it up, right? Like, yeah, I'll bring it up again. There it is. I'm going to backtrack right over. Oh, baby. Oh, man. Look at that. Oh, man.
You played Zenless Zone Zero, right? Is it good? Is it good? I know you said Wuthering Waves is better, and maybe Genshin is better, but is it in itself a good game? Or at least worth playing?
So it's not open world, which is a lot of people are like, oh, good, I prefer that. It is not turn-based. It's basically action is an action fighting game, hack and slash. The combat's really good. It's because it prioritizes you to swap out your characters so you can do extra damage, right? And there's actually like team combinations where actually you do more. It'll actually tell you if your team combination of 3 is actually a good combination. It tells you like if they actually support one another. The combat is good. The thing that I don't like about the game is the part where you're supposed to go into like this thing called like I forgot what it's called. It's like the void or something like that. And you're basically going to these TVs and you're supposed to use like your TV to navigate where you're supposed to go. I think that part's stupid. And that's the only thing I don't like about it. Like, I think the story is okay at best, but the combat is what feels really, really good. You can try it. It's a free game. Like try after the tutorial to see if you like it. In my opinion, I think it's okay. I prefer Genshin Impact better because, dude, you can't even jump in this game.
Oh, okay.
There's no jump button. So yeah, sort of weird. Let's see. Marvel's problem is that they are going back to making comic book style movies instead of making gritty movies based on comic books. Yep, that's true. That's true. Let's see. I'm surprised they allowed the jiggle physics. There's more. Right over here, where she's talking to them. Like you don't need to hear her talk, but when she's talking to them, like her boobs are like jiggling like crazy. It's quite nice, especially right over here. Look right when she points to the camera.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's pretty nice. And then right here when she's walking away. Damn, that's a nice ass. Okay, let's go back to this one. Let's see. Always sad that when they do in-game titties are nerfed. Yeah, Nicole's boobs are nerfed, unfortunately. Developers like to make female characters fugly. Western developers absolutely do. They hate hot characters. Let's see. Imagine being super offended because a character doesn't look like you. That's the reason why Concord is
Concord.
Man, Concord is a shit show, man. It's like, why are you making such fat ass characters, dude? Like, are people going to use them?
Yeah, I imagine what's going to happen in Concord. It's like Sony will just slowly let the game die when it, because like I don't blame the new leadership for Concord. It's just it's 100% a Jim Ryan game because Jim Ryan wanted to quadruple down on the live service department. Now the new leadership's kind of pivoting back for Sony to make single player games. So they'll probably just let Concord die off whenever it's the right time. That's how I see it.
Yeah, man. See, on the flip side, if this does not make an impact, would Free Stellar Blade do an impact? Free Stellar Blade probably won't do anything either, in my opinion. But the thing is,
I don't believe.
You go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, because I think this is because of what I mentioned with change.org, how I think it's doesn't really do anything. I don't think it's change.org that got the developers to, release those alternate costumes to undermine the mandate of Sony. It's really more of like people all over social media and the amount of complaints they receive. I don't think it's change.org, honestly. That's how I feel.
Yeah, and the thing is that I like the developers want to make the original like hot costumes, hot characters, right? It's Sony's fault. It's the one that does it. I don't think we're ever going to get the uncensored version stuff add back into the game. But I think what they're going to do, like Grae said, they're just going to put out new costumes or new outfits to sort of like, hey, this is like the newer version of what you guys originally wanted. We can't change the original version. This is the new version. This is sort of their sort of like a happy medium. It's like they meet you in between. It's like, here you go. This is what we're gonna compromise here, right? Mm-hmm. Holy crap! You fixed your PS3 controller, yo! Congrats, man! Congrats. It's funny how they tell us not to buy their products if we don't like that what they make. Then they don't even take their own advice. Yeah, they don't. They don't, man. Let's see. Who knew Big D's disadvantage in pole vaulting? Yep. Big. Imagine having big PP and then you lose. Let's see. Cultural appropriation. It's the woke foreigners wanting to voice their cultural mandates into their culture. Yep.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, man. Okay, going away. Have a good night, Eggroll. Take it easy. Take it easy, man.
Ogami.
Have a good night. See, I hate these arguments. Someone making something that represents their culture is not them erasing yours. I want yours represented. Go make something. Yeah, go make your own game. It's that easy. All right, let's continue.
And even then, like, right, example, like Tales of Kenzara. It was all about the Kenyan culture. Look, nothing wrong with that, but you need to provide something else on top of that. Like, you have to make a really good game. Yeah, like a compelling game. What's your value proposition? And then put in the Kenyan cultures in your story. That's how you should have done it. Not like preach your politics in the video game. And now look, you had to lay off your team. Probably the entire dev team's probably gonna be liquidated, I imagine, in time.
Yep. Yeah, I hate to see you go, but I love watching you leave. Yeah, that's true. That's true, man. The Concord sucks. It absolutely does. Mm-hmm. I watched Madam Savvy play it, and Concord looks like a soulless woke cash grab.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like it's competing against Marvel rivals, which is
and I heard it's good. I heard people are doing a good job. Like the characters actually look good.
Yeah, it's just that a few flaws here and there, but definitely much better reception compared to this Concord. And it's free, I believe. It's free to play. So yeah. Huge hurdle taken away right there.
What's going on? Gig Akuma, hope you're doing well, man. That reminds me why I love women. That's true. Let's see. Well, it's been fun. Can't wait for more, guys. Keep up the great work. Now I have to figure out how to get comfortable on this bale of hay. Good night, y'all. Take it easy. Draken Wolf, have a good night, man. See, have you guys seen Tales and Kenzara Zhao's Steam numbers? I have. Grae, have you?
Yeah. I haven't seen the latest one, but I know it's like 1/3 of Flintlock. Something like that.
Are you ready? It's not even 1/3.
Okay, 287. Yeah, it's a little above 6.
No, but this is all time. I'm talking about right now.
Oh, right now. Okay. I'm talking about
people. 4 people, man.
Maybe it's the head of the development team and his family.
What type of game is this? Is this like just a first person?
Actually, if you look at the trailer, it's not that bad. It's like a indie Metroidvania. It's just that it had the burden of being tied with Sweet Baby, and then we're pushing Kenyan culture into this game. It's okay to have. Don't get me wrong. It's okay to have that in your video game, but the game has to come first. The value to the gamers has to come first, not your politics.
Damn, 4 people playing right now. In the past 24 hours is 515 only. Oh man, you can't even get 300 people to play your game.
Yeah,
that's sad, dude. We'll go broke, man. Let's see. Marvel's Rivals is a reskin of Overwatch, but it's third person, right? I believe.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, despite what we perceive Marvel now, the branding of Marvel is still very powerful. If you slap that into a game, like you put in Iron Man, Spider-Man, you get to play as those characters, and it has that sticking power. It has that pull.
Hold on, let me see. This is Hella. She has boobs. She has an ultimate skin.
Yeah, I like the character designs. I also like Scarlet Witch for that. No, that's still
Right over
Hella
there.
with a
Yeah,
color red.
this is
But
Hella's ultimate skin.
that's a really good skin. Yeah.
Yeah. Scarlet Witch. Yeah, they actually look hot. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They look cool. Like I'm looking at some of the characters some of the character designs. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. Right? So man, sucks for them. I see. It's gonna be hard time to pick up the biggest failures, but at any kind of game awards, yeah, man. Jesus loves egg rolls. Egg rolls love Jesus. Oh man. All right, let's go ahead and go on to our next topic. And it has to do with Ubisoft. So let's talk, and it has to do with Assassin's Creed Shadow and its art book. So remember we talked about a couple of weeks ago that Ubisoft used a stolen banner from like a reenactment group in their thing, and they're asking them if they can remove it. And I guess Ubisoft says no.
Yeah,
you're not going to do
too expensive. We need more DEI money for that to happen, but no, and we don't have the money.
The thing is that the books have already been printed and probably been shipped out already, and it's basically like it's sort of hard for them to do, right? But the thing is that printing art books is expensive and it takes a long time. Like I've done a lot of it before. So this comes to us from Dat Park Place again. See, Ubisoft refuses to remove stolen banner from upcoming Assassin's Creed Shadows art book reenactment group is now contacting Square Enix. I believe Square Enix is the one who's doing it.
Publisher.
I believe
publishing. Okay. They're the ones. I watched Hypnotic's take on this article. It's because I also found out recently that Square Enix publishes other stuff like manga, anime. It's like when I watch some of the anime, it's like I see Square Enix. What? Square Enix published this? Oh, I didn't know. I just thought they just published video games, but they also published stuff like this and anime. So yeah, for those wondering why Square Enix is on it, they're the ones publishing, unfortunately, this art book for Ubisoft.
Man. Let's read this. Assassin's Creed Shadow developer Ubisoft is refusing to remove the banner it stole from a reenactment group for its upcoming art book for the game. And a representative of the group has revealed that he's contacted Square Enix to get the image the image removed from the book. All right, here we go. In the middle of June, Ubisoft was accused of stealing a banner from the Sekigahara Teppo Corps. As noted from former World of Warcraft team lead Mark Kern, the banner was seen worn by a soldier in the game. Right over here. This banner is from Ubisoft used without permission, which is he provided proof. As a member of the group was informed about the back flag and confirmed it was indeed the group's flag, as translated by Google on X, wrote, I heard a little bit about it, but it seems that the Sekigahara Rifle Corps was used as a background for the concept art for Assassin's Creed Shadow. I actually took a look at it, and when I zoomed in, I could definitely see a back flag that we use. Honestly, I'm not sure how to react, which is the actual response right over here in Japanese. He also shared that the group was contemplating filing a lawsuit, but indicated that the group is made entirely of volunteers and is not a profit-making entity. He stated that thank you so much for all your comments. We do not engage in profit-making activities, and we are run almost entirely by volunteers from the general public. Many people are in the opinion that we should sue, but we have to cover the cost for the effort. I'm glad that you have care about it. But so what do you think about them? Like, yeah, it's all like a nonprofit. Like the majority of this reenactment groups, like they're all doing this is because it's a hobby. It's something that's fun for them to do.
That's the sad thing about reality. It's like, I think Ubisoft is gonna get away with it. Like they don't have to retract because, like, again, in Ubisoft's perspective, it costs too much money to reprint and, like, I don't know, dispose those current incorrect ones. It's just maybe in a financial standpoint, it doesn't make sense for them to do. But at the same time, it's the right thing to do is to actually retract those. But you know how corporates are. They do what's money's the most important thing more than the moral or ethical standpoint. But in terms of this group, that it's a sad reality. They just don't have the resources to file a legal claim against Ubisoft, unless probably someone steps in, a larger, bigger entity or an individual with the financial backing, be able to help them out. But I don't honestly, I don't see that.
I wonder if Elon Musk can help them.
Did he? If
No,
he reacted to this?
Yeah, Elon Musk he's aware about this whole Yasuke situation. So I wonder if this group basically like forwards the message to Elon Musk, said that we're a nonprofit. We don't do this we do these activities with our own funds. It's all volunteer. We don't have the funds for it. And then Elon Musk would be like, I will be a champion.
Yeah, if he does that, then good.
So start tagging Elon Musk in this. So hopefully they'll get the funds to get it done. Let's see. He will go on to reveal that he contacted Ubisoft Japan and informed them that they should seek permission to use the back flag. I registered as a user and contacted Ubisoft Japan's support via inquiry form. I told them that the concept art depicts a Sekigahara Rifle Corps flag, and that if they wanted to officially use it, they should contact the representative. Ubisoft Japan officially apologized for using the back flag and noted the art featuring the banner would no longer be distributed aside from the art book for the game's collector's edition. As translated by Google, Ubisoft Japan posted on X, we have received notice that 2 pieces of the concept art previously released for Assassin's Creed Shadows use a flag from the Sekigahara Battlefield Hospitality Union, the Sekigahara Rifle Corps, without permission. The group was given the opportunity to apologize, and it was accepted. This is likely an issue with the translation, and is probably better interpreted as the group gave us the opportunity to apologize, and it was accepted. Ubisoft added, the art in question will not be used or distributed any further beyond this date, except for being included in the art book for the collector's edition. We deeply apologize for this matter. Like you said, they already printed this shit. Going to print takes a lot of money, takes a lot of time, and you need to proofread everything. And I'm not sure if they're going to do it. I'm not sure. But let's see what Square has to say about this. However, the representative of the reenactment group also asked the flag to be removed from the artwork and revealed that Ubisoft has refused to do so. He wrote on X, since it is the weekend, I was hoping to receive a reply from support, but there has been no reply as of now. It seems that printing and the production of the art book has already begun. So will their response remain the same? That cannot be legal. The thing is, you're gonna have like thousands, tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of these books. And the thing is that these art books are shared amongst their colleagues as well. Like they actually, So when our company did an art book for our Marvel game, like we sold it to the public. We gave it out to content creators, and we also distributed it amongst the people who worked on the game. So, like, there's definitely going to be hundreds of thousands of these books. Imagine, and in each book costs us like maybe like $20 per book, $15 per book, and then you have to reprint them because you guys fucked up. It's gonna cost them a lot of money, and I don't think they're going to be willing to do it.
Yeah, and unless like if it's in Square Enix side, I don't blame them. Like they're just like the middleman, you say, in this kind of like manage example in a company. They decided to do mass layoffs. It Square Enix in that situation is like HR cascading the message. So it's like they're getting some of the blame, but it's not really their fault. They're just like honoring their part of the deal. And it's if ever they're gonna do a reprint, it's all the financial expenses has to come from Ubisoft. Definitely not them.
Yep, you're absolutely correct. All right, let's go back right over here. In a follow-up on July 29th, he revealed that Ubisoft refused to remove the flag from the art book. I received a message from Ubisoft support today, and the details are as follows. I printed it out, so I can't delete it now. It's official to make out the text from the image. The image has been deleted from the systems managed by Ubisoft. I'm sorry I couldn't meet your request. In bullet points, that's what happened. Basically, he responded. While Ubisoft refused to remove the image from the art book, Matchlock Akage indicated that he's now contacting Square Enix, the prospective publisher of the art book, to have it removed. He wrote on X, since it seemed like we would not be able to make progress with Ubi Software. Alone, we contacted Square Enix, the company that will be distributing the game in Japan, for support. Yeah, what do you think? So, in my opinion, I think they're gonna do as much as they can. They're gonna be like, I'm sorry, the book is already printed. Like they're already like, the game's coming out, what, November?
Yeah.
So like these are already sitting in like facilities, getting ready to be like packaged in and shipped out, like getting ready to go. So unfortunately, this is not going to happen. It sucks, but it will be huge if somehow they got backing for this, and then they went forward to like court and like to have it professionally removed or something like that. But I don't think so. I think they're just probably going to settle.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yep. All right, let's go ahead and read the comments right over here. See here. God, I hope this Assassin's Creed underperforms so they don't continue making shitty downgrades of their old games. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, they took the meme and made a gay game for the gays. See. Wow. That's just low Ubisoft scumbag move. Yes. Ubisoft refusing an asset. Yep. Non-profit. Yeah. If you're good at something, never do it for free. Exactly. Just like the Joker said. All right, Grae. We are going to talk about more Ubisoft stuff. So, what have you heard coming out from Star Wars Outlaws as of late?
Full of negative things. Probably the best things being said about it is those content creators like just sincerely covering the game. Just like, oh, the gameplay is pretty solid, but it's all in all, they say it's nothing special or out of the ordinary. That's the best feedback I heard, but everything else is bad. The graphics are bad, the character design is bad, the gameplay is bad. I've seen the notorious IGN footage clip. I've seen it so many times, and overall, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for the game. It's like Ubisoft needs this game to succeed. It's one of their biggest projects, and I'm sure they paid a lot of royalties to Disney, especially they're carrying the Star Wars name. So they need this to be big. And right now, the reception it's not so good. Maybe the actual numbers, we could be wrong, but right now, the perception in the internet, it's not so good.
Yep. So is this the one that you said right over here? Is this the one right over here where like he knocks out a stormtrooper with her hand?
Yeah, if you do slow-mo, if you try to do slow-mo in that, the hand doesn't even. Hypnotic talked about this in his channel. It doesn't even hit the helmet. If you look at it, it's just they placed smoke in the helmet, but it doesn't. If you look carefully, it doesn't even hit the head.
Oh my god, man! This is your quadruple A game, right?
Quadruple A gaming.
This is crazy.
So they conceal it with a smoke to make it seem like she hit him, but she didn't even hit him. If you look.
Wow. This is lazy, man.
Yeah.
And they want you to pay $130 for the entire game so you can get the what's it called again? There's like a DLC with Jabba the Hutt or something like that. That's only locked inside the most expensive one. Oh man, that's pretty shitty, man. Like, and here's what makes it worse is this right over here. Gotta say, the gameplay for Star Wars Outlaw looks almost as bad as Kay Vess's face.
Yeah.
Blaster battles felt like they had meaningful stakes, and the stealth gameplay had a bit of weight to it because I knew that I'd be up against.
Oh my god, man!
That is a super bad clip to take on the editor's part.
Look at that! This is the really, really good blaster. Look at that! Oh my god, this is so awful.
Yeah, and the two are just standing there. Like, oh, what are you doing?
I'm gonna let you reload. This is the best game I've ever played. 10 out of 10.
Yep.
Oh my god, man. And the thing is that what makes it worse is what they did to K Vess's face.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, they could have easily gotten a lot more better reception if they just kept her actual face intact.
yeah. Like, her nose is a lot bigger in real life. You should have copied at 1-to-1. Why did you make her chin? Why did you give her a chin dimple? Like, it's so bad. It doesn't even look like her anymore. She looks awful, man. Right over here. The face model of the main character, Star Wars Outlaws, on the left. What Ubisoft did to her is on the right. They're determined to make a bland and ugly woman for video games. If you go down over here, I love this one over here. The face you make when you discover your parents are first-degree cousins. Oh, man. Oh, man. But the thing is that I guess the director does not care. This comes from IGN. Star Wars Outlaws director, bad faith discourse about protagonist's appearance not worth engaging in. There's no nuance and no possibility of real dialogue. The real dialogue is, why did you make her ugly compared to her model?
Absolutely.
Right? That answer that question. I have one question for you, director of the game. Why did you make Humberly Gonzalez look ugly in the game? She's insane. She's pretty damn attractive in this photo.
Yeah.
What happened here?
Yeah, they'll probably say, oh, it's actually hard to do motion capture, but then you can argue, how come, why is that not the case for male characters like Cal from Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor? They captured them 1-to-1. So you can't really say that for this case. Like, you could have done the same, but you preemptively chose not to.
Yep. The thing is that I'm gonna bring up the photo. Remember the photo right over here. Dude looks exactly like the actor. It's so good here. It's like, oh, it's actually really, really hard to capture female faces versus man faces. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, you put like you're modeling the character and it's based off of a character. It should be really, really easy to do. Oh no, but it's really hard. Yeah, they just want to uglify all the characters, man. Star Wars Outlaw creative director Gillian Garrity isn't interested in entertaining bad faith conversations about the upcoming Ubisoft games protagonist Kay Vess. As previews for the upcoming open world title rolled out this week, Garrity, as I say it, in an interview with the Washington Post, touched on the discourse that some are pushing to social media that Kay isn't attractive enough. That's not what we're trying to say. We're saying that she does not look like her model. Based off of how she looks like here, she looks like she's gotten work done, like Aaron Moriarty. Oh man, dude.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's true.
His response: don't give that conversation attention. Kay is meant to be approachable, a petty thief, who ends up barreling through the story, making bad decisions, and centered with a lot of humility, and toughness. Garrity said, that's what's important to me. She's beautiful. Come on. No, she's not. No, she's not, man. I would not. If I was the last man on Earth and we put a bag on her head, I would consider it. What about you, Grae?
Yeah, I don't think I'll even go that far.
Damn. Grae's holding up a sign that says no uggos.
Yeah, it's like And whenever you put me in that situation, what if you're like the only man left and she's the only woman left? Okay, then the world may as well end.
He's like, all right, the world's ending with us.
Ending.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope. Oh man, dude. You see, it makes no sense to me, and it's not worth engaging with. If you engage with bad faith people, there's no nuance, no possibility of real dialogue. So we can all do is make the best game possible. Grae's comments come after Ubisoft raised eyebrows with a statement on another one of the upcoming games, Assassin's Creed Shadows. In the statement, the company apologized to its Japanese community for promotional elements that have caused concern. Moderators of the main Assassin's Creed subreddit complained that the statement exacerbated and the tedious discussion about protagonist Yasuke and his status as a samurai and warned the user against engaging in the debate. And I heard that if you actually go onto the subreddit for Assassin's Creed Shadow, according to what I heard, I'm not sure if it's true, if you say anything about Yasuke not being a samurai, you're banned.
Yeah, I've seen videos about it. I don't go to Reddit, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, I think it's typical Reddit moderator behavior. It's like I don't know. It's such an overreach on their part, but
yeah,
it is what it is. That's Reddit for you.
Yeah. See, if you engage with bad faith people, no possibility of real dialogue. Now, here's the thing. The reason why he doesn't want to change it is because if he changes it, that means it proves that he's wrong, which he is, right? He doesn't want to admit that he's wrong. So that's why he's sticking to his guns. You know, I have respect for your commitment to making your characters ugly, right? It's fine. But the thing is, you are still wrong no matter what. So I think that if the fact that you're gonna be making this character like I said, this is an actual downgrade. Let's say I give Humberly Gonzalez, like she's like based off of this picture alone, she's like a 9. I don't even know how her body looks like, just based off of her face. She's like a 9 in terms of like attractiveness. This one over here is like a 3 at best.
Yeah, that's true,
man. All right, let's go and finish out the article. Let's see, right over here. It says, we've been learning more and more about Star Wars Outlaws as its final previews published this week. In IGN's preview, Ryan McCaffrey wrote that he had a fantastic time with the game. Oh, is he talking about this one? He's talking about this one?
Yeah, and the other one.
And this one?
And that
and
one.
This one?
And that one.
This one?
I don't know if he's the one who's editing his own videos or if it's another editor. That's such a huge failure. You could have easily concealed that and got another clip.
Yeah, you got a really, really bad. This is not it, man. Let's see. Open world games tend to be a jack of all trades, master of none. And while I'm not sure Outlaws will master any of its gameplay components, it's nevertheless not only does them all very well, but it does it with so convincing Star Wars sheen. Star Wars Outlaws will be released on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, on PC on August 30th, which is not far from now. But the thing is that I will not be playing this game come near end of August, because it's another game that I'll be playing, which is Black Myth Wukong.
Wukong, yeah, it has stiff competition too, on top of all the controversy. But in terms of this article, a part of me doesn't blame the game director, because like he had to, like he wasn't gonna admit, oh right, it's ugly, oh right, the game sucks. He's gonna get fired immediately. So a part of me gets it why he had to say that thing, because like, you know, he works for Ubisoft, so he had to say that, even if maybe deep inside maybe he feels what we feel. But if you were in that position, if you want to keep your job, you have to say exactly what he said.
But what makes matters worse is they also don't care. Ubisoft does not care about anything. I'm going to quickly go over this article right over here. This is from Tweaktown. Ubisoft recommends GeForce RTX 3060 Ti rendering at 720 to play Star Wars Outlaws on PC.
Yeah, I might not be able to cover it. I want to get Ubisoft. If I want to cover this game, it's going to be through Ubisoft Plus, not buying the game outright. So if my PC can't run it, then forget it. I'll skip it.
Yeah,
that's what I.
So how much is a 3070 right now?
Yeah,
right.
The TI line is
Ti
usually very pricey. The TI models are very pricey.
Okay. A 3070 right now is $600. 3060
expensive.
3060 Ti right now. 3060 Ti. So this is not Ti. Where's the Ti? Okay, 3060 Ti is about anywhere from, okay, the new one is $500. And you're only getting 720.
Yeah.
Not even full HD. Not even imagine playing
it's
on
like,
4K.
When I look at the footage of the game, my 2070 should be able to run it just fine. And then they're asking for this kind of crazy newer GPUs to run it on 720. It's like, come on, you have to be doing it on purpose so that people buy more NVIDIA cards.
See right up here.
That's all there is.
DLSS.
Yeah, like you
DLSS and
intentionally
FCR, man. They chose not to optimize. It's like, fuck older shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, I if I can't even run it on medium, forget it. I'm not gonna cover the game, even though if it's for content.
Okay. So the byline says DLSS and FSR are required to play Star Wars Outlaws at all resolutions on PC if you want to hit a 60 FPS. Even at 1080, you'll need to upscale from 720. Man. Oh, this game is going to look great. This game is going to look awesome. No one is going to be able to see it. So in order for you to increase it to 1440, right, you'll need a 3080. If you want 1080 at 60, you need at least a 3060 Ti. But given that, it still be set to quality, which means that the game at 720 will be an upscaler. So if you want 4K, you need 4080.
Yeah. If Assassin's Creed Shadows has similar specs, that good luck, man. Good luck for the game. Like, holy cow, that's insane specs that you're asking for in today's economy.
Imagine it's like, so what is the minimum specifications? I'm reading. Okay, minimum specifications right over here. Windows 10, an i7 8700K. You need a 1660, 16 gigs of RAM and 65 gigs for storage. And that's at 1080, 30 frames per second at low quality. Yeah. That's really bad.
Yeah, that's minimum requirements.
Yeah, that's min spec. And then recommended is an RTX 3060, 16 gigs of RAM to play at 1080 60. That's upscaled from 720. And if you want high and ultra, of course, you need to go up. So if you want to have the best looking game, the best, smoothest 60 FPS, you need a 4080. And how much is a 4080? It's like $1,000?
Yeah, I think even more. I would think even more than that.
Yeah. Man, that sucks, dude. Yeah, I would say if this is like this for this game, this also, I would say it's going to be like that for Assassin's Creed Shadows. Mm-hmm. Or there's like, just buy a PS5. Just buy a PS5. Who cares?
Yeah, it kind of solves it. But the thing is, console games are like significantly more expensive compared to their Steam counterparts, which is why I'm leaning more towards Steam recently, because like they're a lot cheaper Southeast Asia market wise. But yeah, it is what it is.
Yep. All right, let's go ahead and read some comments to see. Man, this Assassin's Creed game is on track to being the most infamous AC game ever. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, rip LucasArts. Yep, rip LucasArts, man. Let's see. Literally the face you make. Yeah, man. Like Jeremy Kin. Absolutely. There's no good reason they did it because feminists who wants to stop the male gaze. It's some SBI BS. Yep, absolutely. They even talked about what's it called again? People are talking about the First Ascendant and saying that why are men like this? Why do you always have to sexualize the females for your own needs or some shit like that? Well, if you like money, you sexualize everyone. Men and women. It doesn't fucking matter. Right?
Yep.
So stupid. Alabama cousins are lovers. Yep. Basically from K-Vest. What's more shocking is he's a straight white male and they still got it right. For Cal Yeah, for Cal. Yeah, he looks really great. He looks really, really good. He looks exactly like the actor, which is great. Man, see. Oh, how I miss Ubisoft when Ubisoft was great, when they made quality Ghost Recon games and things changed to lowered quality. Yeah, Ubisoft used to be like one of the best, man.
Yeah.
Not a suck dick.
When they decided to make all their games based on the template, like it has to be open world, it has to be taking outposts. I think that's where their downfall started, and then they went woke too. So that's where we are today with Ubisoft.
Yep. Let's see. Yeah, she put a bag on my head. Yep, still counts. Yep. Grae, you know that song? Please tell me you do.
Sounds familiar.
It's the one that's it's like I just had sex.
Oh, that okay.
Feels so good.
Okay. So that's why.
Yeah, man, I almost get that's a good song, man. Hold on, let me try to fix my thing really quick. But yeah, man. So are you're still gonna be playing it, right? Star Wars Outlaw?
Yeah, because like I'm not sure if I subscribe to Ubisoft Plus on PC. I think that's only applicable for PC, right? That's the thing. But if the requirements are, yeah, I need to do some research. But I'm definitely not I'm not shelling out $70 or that peso equivalent here. Even if it's like I have a PS5, but I'm not buying Assassin's Creed Shadows for it. So it's definitely gonna be PC subscription.
Wait, so I'll wait. Is Ubisoft Plus only available for PC?
That I'm not sure. I need to do some more research. Maybe there's also for console, but I imagine it's gonna be more expensive for that in that aspect too. Like the price is gonna be different for console and for PC. I'm sure PC is gonna be the cheaper option. So unless it gets discounted really heavily, which I imagine will happen, because like Ubisoft games tend to get discounted really, really quickly. Like in like 3 months or even less, you can get it like $40, $30. Just wait around that time.
Yep. See, Detroit Become Human has far better mocap than this trash. Yes, that game does. It's funny because Firecracker is one of the main characters.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah. See. Let's see. By purposely making specs too demanding. Yeah, I think they're doing this purposely to try to push. Yeah, maybe cloud gaming could be.
Yeah, cloud gaming, or to buy NVIDIA new GPUs. You don't really need it.
Yeah. Mr. Beast loves 12-year-old boys. I know that Chris Tyson does.
Yeah,
I know. Chris Tyson does for sure.
Yeah, it's like, and he also knew, but I don't know. I think Mr. Beast is just a victim of growing too super big, that he had to compromise on so many things to further sustain that growth, and that's where we're at today. He's getting bashed on different fronts. I think that's what generally happened. I don't really make it a big deal that he's what do you call this? That he fakes his videos, because I think a lot of people know that it's just fake for entertainment. It's more of like how they treat people inside and what his staff has been doing to other people. I think that's the bigger issue than him faking the videos.
Yeah. See, yes, I miss old Ubisoft. I love Far Cry 3 and Watch Dogs. Yeah, man. Ubisoft was really, really good. See, bedtime for me. Have a good night. Yo, take it easy. Big Z Video Games. Have a good night, man. Take it easy. I don't think Ubisoft has been good since Far Cry 3, and that was back in 2012. Yep. That is true. See, Ubisoft did one of my favorite games franchises, Deus Ex.
Oh, really? I didn't know that they made the first one. I know Square made third and fourth. I didn't know they were the original makers of Deus Ex.
Yeah.
Fall from grace.
You know what's going on? Superb Legend. Hope you're doing well, man. And is it Davina Duckworth? Hope you're doing well. See, hey there. Yeah, man. Hope everyone's doing well. All right. Let's go and talk about more Star Wars stuff, but I guess it has to do with the TV show. I believe in TV verse. So, Grae, what do you? You're the one who sent me this. What are your knowledges on? I guess Lando. Is it Lando Calrissian, like a Star Wars Lando TV series?
I know there was supposed to be one, or there was even confusion if it was supposed to be a movie, but I'll be honest, I just saw it in Jay's channel and he talked about it. So okay. Apparently there's a new Star Wars TV show I don't know if it's is it actually official? Because like Lucas Films and LucasArts tend to not say that something's been canceled, right? I remember that interview that IGN had with Kathleen Kennedy when the interviewer at IGN said, "Oh, this show's canceled." Then Kathleen Kennedy threw a tantrum. No, it's not canceled, but in actuality, it really is. So I don't know if this was officially been announced that it's been canceled. I could be wrong.
All right, so let's go and read this article right over here. It comes to us from comicbook.com. Star Wars original Lando showrunner grieving over canceled Star Wars Disney Plus series. Former Lando showrunner Justin Siemens, British maybe Simons, is still grieving his canceled Star Wars Disney Plus series. The Haunted Mansion director spoke. Oh, the Haunted Mansion.
Oh, that's why. That explains a lot.
Director spoke to Collider about the process of moving on and his Hollywood Black documentary series. It's clear that Simons is broken up about how Lando got scuttled and he was replaced by Donald Glover. It was pretty developed. Yeah, there was a Bible, there was concept art, there were scripts, but it just wasn't meant to be, he revealed. I'll get over it. I'm in therapy a lot. Oh my God. A lot of these people are in therapy. Kumail Manjani. I have to go to therapy because, like the Eternals did not do well. So I have to go take, therapy. It's better for my, my mental well-being. Oh, man, dude.
Yeah.
Jeez.
They're such snowflakes, man.
So the filmmaker is working through the rough news in his own ways. Simons was supposed to be handling a big Lando Calrissian Disney Plus show. It's even more heartbreaking to know that so much work had already been done on a project and now it might never be seen in the light of day. For me, the answer is that you have to really face it. It's true grief. I've never had a child. A lot of these people are single and fatherless. I never lost a child, but it's what I imagine I imagine that's what that pain might feel like. Oh no, you compared losing a TV show to losing a kid.
Yeah, that's not a good look on you.
Wow. You pour so much of your heart and soul into something, but ultimately you don't have control over whether it lives or dies. It is truly a grieving process. Wow, dude. Like I would understand it if you said I had a dog and I lost my dog, but a kid?
Yeah, a human life. You compare the human life to Star Wars project or a project in particular, any project.
Yeah, he probably thought that this was his oh boy, I'm gonna make my name for myself here today, boy. It's gonna be like Gambit.
Yeah.
People are gonna remember this. Oh man, he thought this was his freaking big dig, big shot. Oh, I'm gonna make it big today. Oh, I'm making a Star Wars project. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I'm glad this person lost opportunity. For me, it has to be done pretty straight on. I'm in grief. I do not feel good. I have to let myself feel those feelings. There's so much that I experienced that I get to keep forever and take into the next project. I can't obviously take the storyline or the IP or the characters, but there's so much more that I got as a maker, and that's mine. Sorry, it's too late. You can't take that part back. Lando was in limbo for a while. Man, adding to this rough moment in the fact that Simon says that he found out about his departure through some reports in the media that the fans saw. Lando had been announced ages ago, but when the news and updates stopped coming through, some fans had begun to suspecting that something wasn't right. The director was interviewed by The Wrap. He told them that he was a bit blindsided by the chain of events. He still loves Star Wars and is in good terms with Donald Glover. He was just a bit surprised. Now, here's the thing. Solo lost money.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah. I fell asleep watching Solo.
I haven't seen it. and I'm not interested in watching it, honestly.
Yeah, it's not good.
I just
like
know Daenerys was in there too.
Yeah. You have Daenerys, you have Woody Harrelson, you had Darth Maul, you have Chewie, you have like the guy who played Han Solo is not a bad actor. It's just the story sort of fucking sucks.
The writing.
Yeah.
The writing was I imagine that's what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It was the first time I've gotten any official confirmation at all about what was happening with Lando. Simon explained what when asked about the timeline. I'm assuming his Simeon. I'm pretty tested. I've been calling his name incorrectly. You certainly like hear rumors. It's a small town. Donald Glover and I have a lot of mutual friends, so I have some idea of possibilities of what might be happening and why we haven't heard from anybody. He added, the good news is that I'm a huge fan, truly, genuinely, of Donald Glover, and particularly the work that him and his brother do. I'm also happy to be just a fan and watch it, sort of get experience it that way in an audience would, because it's certainly what I wanted. I wanted to see. And when I said yes to the project, this guy is just like really, really sad. Like, look, I think that the fact, look, I don't know how you feel about Childish Gambino right over here. Donde esta biblioteca? The freaking, what's this guy's name in the community? Forgot already. I know it was Abed and the other, and I forgot his character. But the thing is,
Okay.
It's I don't care about Lando Calrissian if it's not Billy D. Williams. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care how great he was, but yeah. How do you feel about this Lando? Do you think it would have been good?
I don't think so. Like, I don't think I think he's a good actor, but I don't think he fits Lando, in my opinion. I think you're right on that. Like, the OG Lando will always be the Lando for most people. That's what I think too. And I think comic book just couldn't find something to write about, and they just found this out of all the people in Hollywood, they just found this guy who got rejected with his project and then let him go on a ranting spree. This article literally didn't need to happen or needed to be written. Like, it's just him ranting, like, "Oh, I didn't get the project." That's essentially what you've read this entire time.
Yeah. It's like slow news, huh? Slow news day. He's like, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, his name is Troy. Yeah. Abed and Troy in the morning, right? Or Troy and Abed in the morning. Oh, whatever it is. But yeah. Solo sucked. I didn't like it. It's probably one of the worst spin-off movies I've seen from Star Wars. And Star Wars, how many did they have? Just 2, right? There are spin-off movies. Maybe Christmas special's not really included, but you have Rogue One and you have this, which is Solo.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah. Well, it is what it is. I don't really care about it.
Yeah.
Lando was supposed to be charming with some class. Nah, he sucked dick.
Yeah, I think they were gonna destroy Lando as a character anyway. So it's probably more likely than not good news than bad.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and read some comments right over here. All right. Start right over here. Yes, I haven't played the third Witcher all the way through yet.
It's good.
You need to play Witcher. I did, but I didn't play the DLCs. And according to what I heard, the DLCs are better, even better than the main game. So was it Blood and Honey? What was it called? Wine and that's Winnie the Pooh.
The first one is First one is Hearts of Stone, then the second one is Blood and Wine. Both are really good in their own right.
Yeah, Solo was a terrible movie. Solo had the potential to be good, but because Disney, they fumbled hard. Yeah. Like, I think what ruined it for a lot of people is, what's your name? So, Han. What's your last name? I don't have one. You're by yourself. What about Solo? That's how they came up with it, which is the most retarded thing ever, man. It's so stupid. Yeah. Doesn't Lando love pans now? Yeah, he's pansexual. Yeah, he's pansexual. Lando's supposed to be charming with some class, man. Yeah, didn't watch Solo. Yeah, Solo's bad. Rappers for Trump are mainly trying to make money. Wait, are they coming out making the F Joe Biden music video again? Is that coming back? See, Donnie Yen was okay in Rogue One, but he is good in most movies. Yeah, they whenever they have a Donnie Yen in a movie, they're always gonna make him blind. If Donnie Yen is a side character, he's always gonna be blind.
Yeah, they have to nerf Donnie Yen because he's too OP all the time. That's how I reason it.
Yeah. Yo, Colehauser with the $2 Canadian. Oh, thank you, Colehauser. See, hey guys, Mario Van Pepples. I think I said Pepples. A Solo was better. 199. Yeah, man. Yeah, thank you so much for the $2 Canadian. Thank you. Hope you're doing well, dude. See, Hearts of Stone was the best story. Blood and Wine adds great game mechanics and new Gwent deck. Oh my god, I never even played Gwent. I went through the entire thing, never playing it.
Yeah, I played a little bit, then I went through not playing it either. It's like, but I do get why people like it. I do understand why.
Yeah. Let's see. It was the woke computer in the Millennium Falcon that did it for me. Ah, I see. The woke robot, right? There's like a robot in I think that's what we're talking about. But yeah, man. All right. Let's go ahead and talk. We waited until the end. Okay, we didn't start in the beginning. We wait till the end. Tomorrow is the last episode of House of the Dragon Season 2. We didn't talk about House of the Dragon for the past couple of weeks, but I do want to talk about it because tomorrow is going to be the last one. And you guys have been warned, House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 7 spoilers ahead, okay? We're going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it for that long, but we will be talking about it for a little bit because I haven't talked about it with Grae for a while.
Yeah. There's something in the previous episodes that I want your opinion on too, because I legitimately don't know what the reception is for this one. But anyway, yeah, you go first.
All right. So, we're gonna talk about it. So if you guys want to, come back later, we're going to talk about it for a little bit. We're not going to talk about it for that much, but Damon is in Aaron Harrenhal for like 5 episodes. Sorry.
Yeah. Like
I hate that storyline. I hate it.
That was okay for like 1 to 2 episodes, but for the entire season, he's there. Like, I don't know what the role is with that witch character. But if you have to slice her head so that Damon can continue with the main story, just freaking do it already. Like if she's the one doing the magic prophecy, Damon is on he's being possessed. Just slice her head and be done with it. Yeah, I get it too. It's like they overplayed that plot way too long, especially in this latest episode where you have new people, new dragon riders coming in, and Damon's still there in that same area, still finishing the same quest. Yeah, it's like
okay, so like we've been wanting Damon to like, dude, fucking leave, man. Why you're in Harrenhal? No one fucking cares. Like, dude, get the fuck out of there. And bro is still there. One episode, he was like having sex with his mom in the vision or some shit like that. And you have King Viserys shows back up, which is really cool. I like seeing him. But like, it does not further anything. The only thing that it does was this past episode where a bunch of the Rivermen shows up. Right, and that little boy who's basically the lord of the entire thing, is pretty crazy, man. But yo, Colehauser, thank you so much for the 2. We say they should have gave Donnie Yen a lightsaber.
Yeah, I replied to that. He's gonna be too OP though. It's gonna be the Donnie Yen Star Wars movie.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It would have been crazy. But so Grae, what are your thoughts in this past couple episodes that we haven't really talked about? What are your predictions for the next episode?
My biggest question for you in I think it's the end of episode 5. What are your thoughts on Rhaenyra and Myseria's relationship in the end of that episode 5? Because as far as I know, it's not in the books.
I'm not sure if it's in the books. I'm not sure. It could be, but
I think it's not. That's the thing.
I think it felt really forced. Like, what the fuck? It came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like
okay, for the boys, okay, for the boys, when I found out that when we saw Frenchie kissing Colin, you're like, what the fuck? Where the fuck did this come from? But we're like, oh, he's French though, right?
Yeah.
He's French. All the Frenches are gay, right? All of them are gay. So like, but for this one, it came out of nowhere because Rhaenyra has never had that interest. She was never, they never showed her have any interest in women. So it came out of nowhere. That like
Yeah.
even I was talking about it with my wife, like, this the fuck? That came out of nowhere. That's weird. Why the hell would they do this?
I'm worried that they're gonna double down on that. Actually, it's like, especially when we were talking about when we were just talking about episode 1 or episode 2. I recall us talking about the actress of Rhaenyra. She admits that
Non-binary.
yeah, I get the feeling that it's an insertion of that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, so I'm kind of worried for season 3. Like they might be doubling that, which is a really unfortunate thing. You have something good going on here, HBO. Don't ruin it. Don't do the DE. Don't go for DEI route, please. But yeah, just wanted to hear what you had to say.
Yeah, I just think that was weird. It was forced. It came out of nowhere. It wasn't even like a built up. It's just like maybe she's always been attracted to men. Right? First was Kristen Cole. Second was what's it called again? Is Damon. So like the fact that like her being attracted to a girl that she just met not long ago, it's just like, what? It is weird, and hopefully they keep this freaking like story, the side plot of her character, of her love interest. Just get the shit out of here. No one wants to see that shit. But now let's talk about everything else besides Damon. Every time I bring up Damon, I'm gonna get pissed off. But what are your thoughts about the story so far? I believe the last thing that we probably talked about was after the after the big fight? I forgot already. It's been a while since we talked about it.
Yeah, the last time we talked about it was the death of Rhaenys and that epic battle. We didn't talk about the next 2 episodes, which is kind of like in the what do you call this? In the less suspenseful side. But this last one is like it's quite the wild card with what happens. Like suddenly the tables are turned with all the dragons that Team Black has now. Yeah. But that's a double-edged sword in my opinion, because like she just newly recruited these 3 people who have 0 experience fighting in a war. So that's something that Team Green can take advantage of. Yeah, they have the dragons, but they're not well equipped or that skilled in using them. That's how I imagine that's gonna happen in this last episode. I imagine 1 or 2 of them are gonna die. That's my theory. At least 1 or 2 of them's gonna die in an epic battle. I think she was.
Okay, he says Kalu says she was never supposed to be bi or secret lesbian. It was it's not in the books. It was a choice done only for the show. Yeah. That's how it felt like, right? Yeah. So let's go ahead and talk about what's it called again? We already know what happens, right? With what's it called again? One of the bastards getting a sea smoke, right? One of the bastards getting sea smoke, and the thing is, what are your thoughts about the 2 other guys? I believe it was a Hugh Hammer.
Yeah.
Okay. I made this joke with my wife. Okay. I was like, I heard his original name was Jane. His last name was Janus. And she was like, who? It's like that guy right there, Hugh. He's like, yeah, Hugh Janus. And then she's like, fuck. My wife got super mad at me. She hit me, man. sorry. So what are you gonna say? I just wanted to say.
I think I was gonna talk about him too. It's like I like that how they developed him, and the surprise with the brother of the black guy who's working for Colrus. I forgot his name. The bald one.
Like, he's also a bastard, right?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the brother to play that big of a role in the story. Like he was actually the chosen one by Sea Smoke. I don't know the name.
Sea Smoke. Yeah,
Sea Smoke. And then I like the part like, what's this random bastard doing in a tavern? That okay, so he was meant to ride. I like the part like where he was like he was running away from the dragon, then he bumps into the dragon that ended up being his dragon. I like that part.
Yeah, the
too.
blue one, right?
oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, oh, okay, he gets a dragon too. I thought he was gonna get, he was gonna get stepped on or
The funniest shit was that he's like, oh, I'm gonna fly this dragon to freaking King's Landing and show everyone that I'm a dragon rider. I'm a Targaryen, right?
Yeah. The funny part about that, I act like he's gonna go back to King's Landing to side with Team Green, but no, he's just there to show it off that he flew back to Rhaenyra. He actually sided with Team Black. And that's an interesting twist, actually. It's like I thought that he came back to King's Landing so that he can show it off to like Aegon, like, oh, acknowledge me as one of your warriors. But no, he went to Team Black. So
yeah,
I like that one too. Even though that may not have been in the books, I appreciated it in the show.
Yeah. Yo, Lord Bother, thank you so much for the 10,000 super chat. Okay, have a feeling that Emma Darcy, who asked for a kiss in scene, will agree to the showrunner to see if they could get away with it. With the backlash, they may never address it again. Wait, was there actually backlash with like people? I didn't search. Was there actually backlash?
Not a lot, but I did see some comments about it on X. Like then that got me curious. Did that really happen in the books? Then that's how I found out that it wasn't.
Okay, that makes sense now.
Chat confirmed it. Yeah, it wasn't in the books. That's why. For me. This is like a significant red flag on what they plan to do with season 3.
Yeah. See, I'm expecting them to fuck up the show. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Like, it's sort of like what they did with like Game of Thrones. It's like it's so good up until like season 7, season 8, but this one only has 4 seasons. So like, right, season 3 and season 4 is gonna get fucking really bad, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is that
that kiss scene, like I wouldn't have been so pessimistic if it weren't for that scene. Like, if someone said that, oh, they're gonna ruin the show, for me, nah, I think they're still doing great. They've been consistent about it, but that kiss scene made me question. Yeah, I think there's some merit to people saying this, that they're gonna ruin the show. That's how I feel.
Yeah. So Emma Darcy just wanted to kiss the other actress. The main issue is that they kiss after trauma dumping about the topic, and that Massaria has gained way too much trust so quickly. Yeah, I agree too. Like they just met, and all of a sudden, like she's like a part of her main council. I'm like, she's a whore. And she's like also like a bunch of like she does a lot of whispers. Maybe she's helping you. I don't know. Maybe okay. I'm playing devil's advocate here. Maybe she's trying to be like, I have no one else to help me. Right? Everyone on my council is trying to undermine me, especially that one fucker. And I don't have a hand right now. Did this before the bot Corliss on? And my husband, who God knows where the fuck he is, and the people are just not agreeing to what I feel should happen with the kingdom. People, they're already mad at me that I went to go see Alicent. So I need anyone that's good to me, I'm going to accept them. And it's, maybe that's the reason why, but even though if that is the reason, I think it's terribly done.
I think it's okay to give her a position. Just that she was given too high of a position. Because my logic is, the reason why she has a place in her council is because she saved her life when one of the twins tried to kill her.
Yes,
she could have easily just ignored it. Oh, okay, go ahead and kill Rhaenyra. For me, that deserves some merit, because if it weren't for her, she would have died.
Yeah.
So,
but she wasn't there at the bed in her bed chambers though. She probably might have said something, but like it wasn't like telegraphed that way.
I think it was implied, because like the way the camera angle was and the way she stopped. Maybe because like she was still an untrusted source. That's why she couldn't be brought all the way up to her chambers. Yeah. But I think that's what brought her into like to be part of the council. But I agree that they became too close. It's too close. Even if like everyone was against her politically, like her council, her son. I think they overplayed her mysterious role. I agree with that.
All right. I will forgive House of the Dragon if the next episode, the start of the episode, we see them both fucking. They have to be fully naked. Look, we saw a big ass cock in the game. We can at least show us some scissoring action between these two girls. I don't care if she's non-binary. Just give us something. All right. I saw
Yeah,
too many penises already. I saw Aemon's penis. I mean, Aemon's penis, which we didn't need to see. And we saw a big one, a really big one in the whorehouse, which we didn't need to see. Start the episode, them tripping and scissoring one another, and like, all right, cool. We're good. We good.
Good chance that they will do it because they kind of did it with Allison in this season, with Allison and Cole. So if they step that up a little bit in next season 3, then yeah.
Let's see. Hugh Hammer is portrayed very differently in the show than how he is in the book. A lot less wife and kids, and a lot more selfish in the books. Really? I think then that's a good change that I welcome, because I think the fact that he's trying to do everything for his family, I think that's really, really, really good in my opinion.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like I think the showrunners wanted him to be a more likable character in comparison to the books. But I get what both are saying. It's like it's not following what the book is doing. I get that argument too. So it's a matter of preference.
Yeah. Let's see. Massaria is House of the Dragon's Shay. That could be true.
Yeah, that's a good comparison, actually. Yeah.
I've enjoyed it so far, and yeah, Damon being in that place all season is bullshit. I was expecting him to do cool shit after going and singing to the dragons last. Yeah. So here's the thing. In this past episode, right? Dragon, right? After that, the one of the bastards took the blue dragon, the sapphire-looking one, flew over King's Landing. Immediately, Aemon was like, not on my watch, without even thinking or talking about anything. He fucking flew out himself, and then he's gonna fly towards Dragonstone, because Dragonstone is not that far.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, fuck. I see more than just 2 dragons over there. And he's like, Vhagar, flee. And Vhagar's like, shut the fuck up, pussy. He's like, nah, man, we gotta go. Yeah. He's like, all right. And it shows, like, I like that. And I also like the whole dragon thing too. It sort of reminds me, of course, like it could be heavily influenced this way, I'm not sure. But it sort of reminds me of like How to Train Your Dragon. The dragon chooses the rider, not the other way around, right?
Yeah.
The Harren Hall scenes are all good though. No. He was there for like 5 episodes, man. He's still there. Like, some parts were cool, don't get me wrong, right? There's some, like the parts with Patty, they brought back King Viserys, and he's like, do you actually want the crown? Like, I love that. And I heard that it was Patty's it was his decision. He actually asked the directors, like, hey, can I be like the old decrepit like monster looking Patty and talk like not Patty, Viserys, and talking to Daemon? And they're like, oh yeah, that'd be cool. So they made him all looking like fucking decayed and shit, which is really, really cool. Yeah, but Phil is gay. I was just talking about girls tripping. How's that gay? No nude women anymore. That's sexist. Yeah, we haven't seen any. We if we did see some boobs, it was like in the back. We're never gonna get that girl, that girl that Reek really liked, Theon Greyjoy, the redhead with the big boobs. We're never gonna get that anymore. But yeah. So now, what are your thoughts? Okay, so how many dragons do we have right now on Team Green? Right, we have Aemon's, and we have Helena's.
Yeah.
Right. So we have those 2, because the rest of them are not available, or they're dead.
Yeah. Did Sunfire die? I don't remember. Sorry.
Yeah. I believe so.
Okay. Yeah.
So you have 2 dragons versus Rhaenyra's. We have the black. Yeah, Hugh Janus. He has one. The other bastard, he has one. We have her son has one. Rhaena has one, which is the I think that's her name, right? The daughter, the black daughter. And then we have Sea Smoke. That's 6.
Yeah.
And then we're not even counting in what's it called again? Caraxes, which is Daemon. So that's 7. And then we also know that Bela might get one. Right? The other black daughter that saw the dragon in what's it called again? What's that place? Open the Mundo. I forget she went
River
there.
Run? River Run?
Yeah, I think it's River Run, yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
potentially 8.
Damn. Yeah.
So yeah, that's
Yeah.
now okay. What are your predictions for tomorrow's episode?
Yeah. Now that you bring it in that context, I am more than convinced. At the very least, one of them is gonna die.
Oh, the Erie, yeah, Erie, not River Run. Erie, yeah, you're right, Erie.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. That's way too mean. It's for Team Black. So if you want to even the scales, it's like I think they're gonna go for the angle that one of them gets too cocky, especially the newer riders. They get too cocky and then they end up, perishing. And maybe Emon's the one who's gonna, because Emon's the one who's very well trained in this dragon, and he has the biggest dragon in the realm.
Okay, so based off of this question over here, though, this question makes sense. What's your opinion on the bond between Aemon and Vhagar? Do you think he has full control? I don't think so.
I don't think so. Even up to this point, he's still in the middle of trying to. Maybe I get the feeling that might be his downfall. I know this is so stereotypical or incredibly predictable, but maybe that might be his downfall if he goes toe to toe against Daemon. I think that will be what will get him to lose.
Yeah. So right over here, the Blacks have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, right? And Vermithor is like fucking big. Not as big as Vhagar, but he's like the second biggest one, right?
Yeah.
And Hugh G. Rectus has it, so like he could be really good. But the thing is that they're all new riders. That's the thing. I agree. I think one of these people are gonna die, in my opinion, because they all like you need to have Jace. Jace needs to teach him how to basically dragon ride, right? Yeah, minus Melees for the Blacks, by the way. Yeah, Melees. Melees was awesome, but rip Melees and Rainies, man. Team Green has Hugh seems cocky.
I
maybe.
I think the other one is more cocky. The black one, the black guy, the little brother of Colress.
Oh yeah.
Of the Colress right hand. Yeah, I think he's more cocky.
Yeah, the guy from Nilly Vanilli, right? Fuck, man. Team Green Aemon is the best.
He is, but it's what's gonna happen right now. It's like he cannot overcome all those other dragons, even if he has like the biggest dragon. That's the situation right now. So they need to find some way to like even the scales.
Oh yeah, it's Adam and Aaron, right? I believe was it Adam and Aaron? I forgot. I think it's so. Adam. Yeah. Sorry, Nilly Vanilli is it's pretty racist of me. Oh yeah, but yeah, man. It's the thing is that we have to see. I guarantee there's going to be. I don't think we're going to see it. I think something might stop it. Caraxes versus what's it called again? Vhagar will be huge. Or you get like the best from Team Green and you get the best from Team Black. You have like here's what I want to see, and I told this to my wife. Imagine if Vhagar and like and what's it called in Caraxes are fighting, and like let's say Vhagar gets like a leg up and like bites off the head, because Caraxes' head, like the neck is really fucking long. It's like as long as the body almost. Right? I could see him as like, I'm sorry, you did your best job, and then he fucking dismounts and jumps onto Vhagar, runs up to Aemon and fight him on Vhagar's back. Like, because we all know that in sword fighting, Daemon has it.
Yeah.
Like I that's something I would want to see. Oh, Adam and Alan. Adam and Alan, I think. Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, and the Bastards of Colress. Yeah. Okay. You're right.
Yeah, so but yeah, them being new riders is why Rhaenyra didn't just immediately try to chase down Vhagar at the end at the episode. Seen a lot of people complain about that. No, it's sort of like I think she doesn't need to, right? She's like I have, because I think her downfall could be the fact that she thinks that she she has it in the bag is because she has numbers. But these people don't know how to dragon ride. They have never seen any combat.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, why risk your dragons when like at the end of the day, like Emon could still get away, even though like even if they went after him, he probably would have taken down a dragon or two, then still get away. That's what I think. That's why it was a prudent move for Rhaenyra to no let him flee, let him flee because like we'll bide our time. We'll train these new riders more, and then we'll be on the aggressive. That's how I see it too.
There's still Daeron and his dragon Tessarion for Team Green. Is that the little small one that we saw? Is that the one you're talking about? But yeah, I don't know. But
yeah, and also right, they Team Black has a lot of dragon eggs too. Even before this latest episode, Rhaenyra has some eggs in possession. And then if I remember correctly, Hugh, when he found the dragon, there were some eggs in there too. There were some eggs, right?
Oh, you mean the other guy, the other bastard?
Yeah, when he found the
okay.
Yeah, when he found that huge dragon when he was running away, when he thought he couldn't get a dragon.
Well, he stepped on like poop or like, and there's like dragon eggs in the back, right?
Yeah, I honestly don't think it's eggs because I think eggs are sturdier than that. I think it's just like some random I don't know residue. But I think there were some eggs there too. So they have a lot of eggs. They're breeding more dragons. That's my point. They're breeding more dragons.
Oh, that's Aemon's little brother. He hasn't been shown yet, but he's raised in Otto Hightower. Yeah. So maybe they might. I think Otto might make an appearance in this episode.
Yeah, we don't know what happened to him. He was in MIA when Aemon tried to call for him.
Darren is the youngest of Alicent's children. He has been in Old Town this entire time. How old is he though? Right? Like how? Like, and the thing is, I don't know. We'll see. Right? Yeah. It did look like egg piles. Yeah, eggs in the pile. So I think so too.
Yeah, they can breed a lot of dragons in time.
Yeah, his dragon is beautiful looking. I want to see it, Matt. Do you think Helena will die?
Okay. Stereotypical movies, TV shows, or entertainment. The people who like to predict the future, they tend to die. They have a tendency to die whenever like this character can see the future or this character speaks in riddles about the future. They have a tendency to die. So that's my take. So probably.
Okay. See, do y'all remember that's the spoiler that Joffrey said about the dragons? No, I don't remember. Let's see, season 3 might have a more Darren scenes. It's it's the finale tomorrow, so I don't think he'll play a significant role for now. Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think he'll be around 15 or 16 when he joins the fight. Yeah, Helena has Dreamfire. Yeah, I want to see Dreamfire as well.
But that's another Helena's a drag. She has a dragon, but is she good at it in combat? My impression for now, it's not really.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to tomorrow's episode. Like, holy shit, we finally get piece of shit Daemon out of Harrenhal. Like, get the fuck out of there, man. What the hell are you doing, dude? They showed Dreamfire in season 1. I don't remember.
They did, but not in a combat perspective, as far as I know.
I barely remember that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. I hope it like blows me away. I hope like, oh shit, it's sort of like that one episode that everyone was waiting for, the dragon fight, right? The dragon fight. Like everyone was waiting for a true dragon fight because we have never legitimately got one, even in Game of Thrones. So now that we got one, hopefully they can do more. And the thing is that like it looks really good. Like it looks really, really good, right? She's timid. Yeah, Helena is timid. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait for tomorrow. I think that's it. I don't think we have anything else for House of the Dragon. Yeah, House of the Dragon is definitely appointment television. Yeah, everyone's gonna be watching it.
Yeah. It's like wait, like I'm sad at the same time. It's like, what's our next good show? Because all I see is like, Yeah, we have
Rings of
Batman.
Power. We're talking about Rings of Power, man.
Then after that is Agatha all along, and then after that is Netflix's Tomb Raider. So the next big one is Arcane, but that doesn't come out until like November. So yeah.
Watch on the high seas later. Yeah, man. A day later, for sure, for sure. All right, cool. We're done with spoilers. That was fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. All right, let's go ahead and talk about our last topic of tonight. And this has to do with San Diego Comic-Con. Grae, have you ever gone to a Comic-Con?
Nah, not. So I don't know what the feel is, how people interact there, or what the activities are. So yeah, completely foreign to me.
All right. So the thing is that I've always had the opportunity to go to Comic-Con ever since 2016. I just never got there. I never went. It's because people are like, it's really, especially San Diego, right? I've been to what's it called, WonderCon, which is like they call it Comic-Con Junior or Baby Comic-Con. And when I went, there was a lot of people, and they're saying that, and basically people I went with, they said that what you see now is what Comic-Con used to be like. So I asked them, how's Comic-Con now? Like triple the amount of time, time to get in, a bunch of people. And I always hear that like getting what's called again, rentals for getting an apartment, Airbnb, and getting down there, it's a mess. So I never wanted to go. But the thing is, we're not talking about going to Comic-Con. We're talking about what happened at Comic-Con. So
yeah,
this comes to us from Bounding into Comics, and their website sort of borked again. San Diego Comic-Con, human trafficking stings results in 14 arrests and 10 rescues.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
Holy crap, man. Well, the thing is that we have a lot of kids there. A lot of people show up from around the world.
Yeah.
Right? As a person who wants to do these evil acts, it is an easy location, an easy target, because it's not just inside the convention center, but outside, like in the neighboring streets or something like that. They'll have like standees there. They'll have like some kind of like showing. So and think there's so many people there. People just lose track of their kids. But that's insane, dude.
Yeah. Scary. Like, yeah, you need to ramp up security hard for all these events moving forward, especially ones that are very, targeted towards kids, which is what Comic-Con does. You got to ramp up security really hard because of this.
And the thing is, a lot of parents bring their kids to Comic-Con because they're all dressed up and stuff like that. So yeah, it's very, and as a person who's I have a son, is like, this is very scary, man. It's like once, like you're in an area that has like hundreds of thousands of attendees. Yeah. How easy is it to lose your kid? To lose I don't want to really bring it up, but like my sister like almost lost her kid when they went to Taiwan.
Is this the one you said way back? The story I think you might have shared it in your personal channel.
Yeah, it might have been. But it was during, it was during the earthquake and stuff like that. But like they're in like a city, and like it was just. But imagine if you're in like, good thing that like in Taiwan, like the place that they were, like everyone sort of knows everyone. So like if you say something, like everyone's gonna help. But when you're in California and you having hundreds of thousands of people coming in from all around the world, like you don't know who's coming in. And the thing is that I'm not sure if you've seen videos of like these illegal immigrants coming in by jet ski into like San Diego beaches.
Holy.
And one of them got out, like, we're going to be taking your jobs. All right, let's go ahead and read this article right over here. The citizens of America's finest city can rest a little bit easier tonight knowing that a human trafficking sting conducted during a recent San Diego Comic-Con has resulted in a number of both arrests and rescues. Per a press release issued by the Office of California Attorney General Rob Bonta, screw that guy, said operation was conducted by the San Diego Human Trafficking Task Force from July 25th to July 27th, and ultimately resulted in 14 arrests and 10 victims recovered and offered services. The anti-human trafficking operation targeted sex buyers and focused on recovering potential victims of sex trafficking and arresting traffickers, the AG office detailed. Law enforcement personnel worked undercover as sex buyers to identify and contact potential victims of trafficking and arrest their traffickers. As a part of the operation, undercover law enforcement personnel also posted undercover advertisements soliciting sex to arrest sex buyers. As a result of the 3-day operation, 14 sex buyers were arrested, 9 adult potential victims of sex. So these are all victims, and the rest were kids. Yeah, one was 16-year-old juvenile was recovered. Damn. So one was a kid and 9 were adults. Child welfare services and adult and juvenile support services advocates were on scene to provide support as needed. This is insane, man. How do you feel about this, dude?
Yeah, I'm just glad that it's unfortunate that it happened, but I'm glad that these disgusting people were put to a stop. And that the victims were, the worst didn't happen to them. Yeah, but yeah, it's getting really bad, man. Especially there, it's like it's getting worse and worse. But the only thing you can do is ramp up security, and good on the authorities to like take the initiative to bait these people so that they can arrest them. That's actually a really good way of doing it.
Yeah,
like, pretend
and the
that
thing
you're a
is that
buyer and that you're
like me and my wife, we watched what's it called again? Sound of Freedom for the first time earlier this year. Maybe like 2 months ago we watched it. And yeah, like seeing that and hearing all that kind of stuff, and these are the ones that we've caught. Like, what about the hundreds or maybe hundreds of thousands of people that are still a part of this kind of stuff, right? And like, I wonder if what's it called again? Tim Ballard's a part of this group, like the San Diego Human Trafficking Task Force. Like, I wonder if he's a part of this group because he's the guy that's like the movie's based off of. But yeah, man, that's pretty damn insane. Offering a personal statement on the operation results, Bonta asserted, unfortunately, sex traffickers capitalize on large-scale events such as Comic-Con to exploit the victims for profit. These arrests send a clear message to potential offenders that their criminal behavior will not be tolerated. We are grateful for all of our dedicated partners involved in San Diego Human Trafficking Task Force, whose collaboration has been invaluable. We take great pride in our office's commitment to uplifting vulnerable Californians by offering them assistance and guidance when they need it the most. Now, the thing is, we know that the border is open for everyone to come in, right? And this is done by design. And the thing is that we have, if you guys don't know, we already have illegal immigrants working in LAPD. There are illegal immigrants working as cops, all right? So that's, and the thing is that, like, what are you going to do about that? Like, why is Rob Bonta, why is the mayor of Los Angeles like allowing this? Right? Why is Gavin Newsom allowing this kind of stuff, right? And that's why we're trying to stop the border stuff from happening. And the fact that we are a border state to Mexico, like it's a free pass for them to come in, and none of us are doing anything about it. See, likewise, San Diego Sheriff Kelly Martinez affirmed there's no more insidious crime than human trafficking. The coercion and violence which enslaves people for a profit and places them into forced labor or sex is criminal. As a sheriff, I support the efforts of all of our justice partners in holding perpetrators accountable. I appreciate the focus that was placed on the recent convention to identify and rescue victims of human trafficking. Yep. That's the reason why, like, when you go down to these like places that are highly crowded, like for instance, let's say if you really, really want to get like a product like Comic-Con, you want to get something, right? It's like, oh, I have it. You can lie to them. Come to the back of my bus, my van, my windowless van. And people fall for it, right? Because people don't think that this is going to happen to them. Oh, that only happens in the movies. No way it's going to happen like that. And then sooner or later, you have a dick in your ass. Right? The thing is that these people are so into whatever they're doing. They're either on their phone. Like, there's so many people on their phones. Their eyes are fixed to their phone, walking down the street. You don't know who you bumped into. And all of a sudden, you're gone. So, like, I think people need to have more situational awareness. And especially, like, coming from, if you're foreign like foreigner coming to California or coming to any kind of event, going to Disneyland, going to some kind of like holiday show thing at like or at like New York City or something like that. You need to have some situational awareness. And the thing is that places like California, New York, a lot of these places are very anti-gun. They don't want their citizens to be armed. They don't want their citizens to be strapped. They basically want to disarm, their citizens, so they can't. If something happens to them, they can't defend themselves or run away. Right? And I believe there is a law that came out recently. I forgot where it was, saying that you cannot attack the person that's attacking you unless they bring out a gun. Like how about, because if you don't know, a lot of people actually die from hand and fist and feet more so than gun violence. But yeah, let's go ahead and finish this up. This article right over here. As of writing this, the San Diego, I'm assuming this is the HTTF, it's just the task force, has not released any details pertaining to the identities of those arrested, nor the current status of their respective legal proceedings. Yeah, it is really scary. See, a lot like people are on their phones, and then all of a sudden you get kidnapped. It's scary, man. Very, very scary. But now after this article, do you want to go to Comic-Con?
Probably not. Look, you already know I'm not really that big of a comic book fan, if any. So unlikely. Even scarier now with these things happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're going with friends or family, yeah, be careful. Keep your eyes on them as much as possible.
Yeah. Like especially with people who like they eye your kids, like they sort of scope you out and they look at you, and it's very, very scary.
They'll stay in a corner somewhere probing on who they want to target, who's an easy target. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, man. All right, let's go ahead and read the comments to see what people are saying. Let's see. All right. Yeah, creepy con. Yeah, man. Ew, what the F? Yeah, man. Damn, not even geek spaces are safe anymore. Nope. It's all equal to them. Like, if there was like a huge outdoor concert that these people can go to for free, like let's say if Woodstock back in the day, or maybe like what's the equivalent to Woodstock now? What's that shit that's out in the desert? I forgot already. There's a big like concert that happens in the desert. I forgot what it's called. Like everyone goes to it. I forgot what it's called already. Yeah, something like Burning Man. Like if that's not what I'm talking about, but yeah, something like Burning Man. Coachella. Thank you, Coachella. Like let's say Coachella was free. Hundreds of thousands of people go to Coachella all the time. Right? So let's say if it was free, there'll be a lot of people who are like, ooh, there's a lot of potential fresh meat over there. They go over there. Hey, do you want to get into Coachella? We have free tickets over here. You just have to come to my car. Dumb people are like, okay, I'll go. Kidnapped, right? Raped in the butts. Coachella free? Nah, Coachella is like $1,000, man. No way it's gonna be free. But yeah, man. It's nowhere is safe. And the thing is that you need to have situational awareness. You need to have the OODA loop. Observe, orient, observe, decide, and action. You got to see what you need to do. And you just got, like, for me as a guy, as a father, as a husband, I'm always looking out, like, where's the nearest exit. Like when I'm sitting in a restaurant, my back needs to be against somewhere like you can't sneak up on me. And if not, then I always need to have my eyes or my basic, attention towards the door, the front of the door, right? If we're at a movie theater, where's the nearest exit? If something happens at a mall, where's the nearest exit? Like I'm always looking out for that shit. Is because you don't know what's gonna happen, especially here. Like nothing is safe, man. Yeah, 14 arrested in one day. That's crazy. Yeah, that's a lot of people. Hell yeah, special place for those scumbags. Yep, absolutely. I'm glad they caught him. Yeah, Me too. Fucking sick and scary, man. No more safe family friendly events. Nope. Sending here's the thing. There are a lot of cases, even in Florida, there are human trafficking incidents near Disney because so many people come in from out of country to go to Disneyland or to go to Disney World. So yeah. Let's see. Hope no one slipped through the cracks. Hopefully, no one. It was a sting operation, so they probably developed leads to find the pedophiles a month before they bagged them all in one go. Good police work. Yeah, hell yeah. I love that. I love that shit. Yeah. Free chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, and hepatitis. Monkey. Oh, man. Coachella is a free for figs, so Phil can go for free. Still here, huh, Booming Bob? Let's see. But Coachella is a massive, expensive, and it's not the biggest. It's not, if not the biggest music festival concert. Yeah, it is. It's fucking massive. When Pokemon Go was new, I went out with a group of friends, and we saw the creepiest white van with tinted windows slowly following groups of people around. Last time we ever did that. Remember that? Like when Pokemon Go, everyone just started walking around. Like. People would just like walk across the street. Oh, there's a Machamp over there. Right, we gotta get it. Oh man, dude. But yeah, man. All right, cool. We have anything else? Anything else you want to bring up? Anything else you want to cover?
I think we're good. I'm not recalling anything we haven't talked about. Yeah.
All right. So I guess that's it right over here. I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging around. We did get a lot of super chats today. Hopefully none of them are bots because I saw those guys from last week's stream.
Yeah, it's the same ones, and we didn't get a chargeback, so I think it's fine. Whoever they are.
Yeah. See, Gatekeeper, Dante Rage, Marley, Daddy Poopai, Guillermo, King of All Dabblers, Rev Fugly, El Diablo, Danny Tanner, Lofty Beardo, and then El Diablo, King, Carl's, Frosted Tips, Snapple Rai, Josh Kim Johnson, Korean Idol, Shu Lee Ju, Bob Lind, Ghost Crusaders TV, Sclappers Tap, Pete D, William Ramsey, Big Daddy Dodo, thank you again. Worst Viking ever. Steven DeLeon, DJ Davis, Davies, William Ramsey again. I think that's Chilino. Wow, I like shitting in tubs. Andy from Ontario. See Bob's Fake Pool, Geek Chorus, Pete D. See, I'm gonna continue going down. Marine Mike. Nordic Born, Co-Hauser, Lord Bother. Holy crap, you guys are crazy. But thank you guys so much for the super chats. Thank you guys so much for the membership gifteds and the super stickers, all of that. Thank you guys so much for all of that. Crap, I didn't know about this. Every Saturday at 7 p.m., we do this thing called what's it called? Project Eggroll. Well, we've been doing this for about 2 years now. Coming up on 2 years. We've been doing this for 2 years. That's crazy. I'm a bot. I'm a Russian bot. All right. But yeah, thank you guys for all the support. We really appreciate it. Grae, what are you up to? And where can people find you?
Okay, I'm working on that Gladiator video, except that when I get home, I keep falling asleep. When I'm watching it, it's like, oh, why is he in the arena now? It's like I wake up in the middle, whatever the movie. So I'll watch it in its entirety, then I'll write a review about it. Then I'll start probably next week playing Chrono Cross, since that's the one that won the polls last week. And okay. I'm also working on Batman Arkham Origins. That's the footage I used for the Batman Cape Crusader review. Yeah, that's about it for me. And my socials are in the links down below.
Cool. And you guys can follow us at Project Eggroll. We actually, if you guys don't know, we also have an Instagram. It's not in the link below, but we do have an Instagram. So if you guys want to follow us, just look at Project just look up Project Eggroll, and we do have an Instagram. We basically put shorts there. Krista basically told me, hey, you should do like an actual short about like doing skits and stuff like that. Like that requires a lot of work. So I'm not sure if I want to do that, but I might do one. might do one. I gave an idea to my wife, and I asked her if she thought it was funny. She said it sounds really, really funny. So I might do it. I'll run it by Grae, but we'll see. But yeah, if you guys want to follow us, go ahead and follow us on. We are on Instagram. We are also on Twitter. Twitter X, you guys can follow us there. We're also live on Rumble. We're also live on Rumble now. So if you guys want to follow us there, if you guys want to follow me, my own personal channel, Mr. Phillip Chan #2, it is what's it called again? It is basically the blue icon that I use. So you guys want to follow me there. I want to. My goal is to get Project Eggroll. Hopefully, we can get ourselves to 5,000 subscribers before the year ends. I believe we have under 200 that's needed, right?
Yeah,
under 200.
AC Shadows really lifted us up there towards that goal. It's crazy.
Yeah, and for me, my own personal channel, I want to get that channel to 1,000 subscribers. So yes, you guys can follow me there. I've been playing Nier Automata. Completely just dropped Replicant for Automata.
How's your
it's
Automata?
Good. I just got to the part where you go talk to Pascal, the robot Pascal.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just unlocked fast travel.
Nice. Yeah.
It's a lot.
Should be fun.
And if you guys also I'll be doing a giveaway for Black Myth Wukong when it comes out on the 20th. So if you guys want a giveaway, I'm gonna be actually people are not gonna be happy about this, but this is how I'm gonna be doing it. I'll be doing it on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. I'm gonna do this thing called Marbles on stream, and then
that's really the best way to do it. That's actually the really best way to do it.
Yeah, so make an account on Twitch. Follow me on because I do stream there as well. Follow me there, and then on August 20th, I'll be playing Marbles on stream, and then you guys can interact. There's an integration between Marbles on stream and Twitch, and then you can actually play the game with me. And then in order for you guys to claim it, you guys need to write in YouTube chat, says Pog, I was here. So that's the only way. And then after that, I'll DM you in any way, a shape or form. I'll DM you, and then I'll give you that. I'll try to see if I can do it through PS5. Grae, do you know how to do like gifting for PS5, or it has to be done through like a gift card?
I know PS5 does not have that option. So it's either PC or you're gonna have to gift them the currency or PayPal, like what you did.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I worked hard for that upskirt thing, man. I didn't know she bats you away. Right? So I immediately like self-destruct. Boom, right? Self-destruct so I can see her butt cheeks. And then like I didn't know that. I thought you just like stare up at it and the achievements unlocked. So right, Grae says that there was an achievement looking up her skirt. And then I'm like, she keeps like batting me away. And I was like, what are you doing? And I guess Kaine kicks you. She kicks you. You try to look up her skirt. Man. Yeah. Xbox has gifting feature. I'm surprised PS5 doesn't. Yeah, they should have it, which is super weird. I want to buy the game for you guys, right?
That makes it a lot easier, but yeah.
Anyways, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all the love and support and everything. Follow us on Twitter, follow us on X, and follow us on Rumble, follow us on Instagram. We do have an Instagram. Go follow Grae. He does a lot of good shit. And go check out the newest video that he put out for Batman Cape Crusader. That one's actually pretty good. And go and check that out. We will be back live next week. I believe with more House of the Dragon, the season finale. We're going to be talking about it. I'm going to try to get some guests on. I know Epic Mike says that he's willing to come back. Same thing with Beardo. I'm going to reach out to a couple of other people to see if they want to come on. But yeah, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And we will see you guys next Saturday. Take care.